All right, I'm back. I'm back. Listen, family, we're gonna try to have this conversation. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to have this conversation. Um, yeah, we're gonna try to have this conversation, man. I don't know how it's gonna go. This might not be a TikTok conversation. This might be a Twitter conversation. Family, this might be a Twitter conversation. I don't know, but we got flagged on our last live. We got flagged on the last live. I had to end that live and start a new one. Because they were limiting my reach. But let's just say, okay, instead of using invaded, let's say, is America being tested right now? Is America being challenged right now? They don't want me to say occupy, family, so I can't use those words. They don't want me saying invaded, so I can't use those words. Is America being challenged right now? Is America being tested right now? Are we getting punked right now? And this is news. This is I'm gonna say allegedly, but this is news. Somebody challenged the National Guard, and one of the National Guards, I'm not for sure, allegedly, because I haven't confirmed it, was unalived. Family, let's try to get some scholarship up in here. If you're tuning in, if you're watching this on the replay, this is for my YouTube people. Just stay tuned, man. I tried to start the live out. I usually start the live with the music, but I started a live and I got what do you call it? What's up, Dr. No Job? I got flagged. I got 3 flags, so I had to restart the live. I'm on TikTok. So it's for the YouTube family. There's no music. If you don't hear any music on this one, it's because I had to restart my live. And you're coming into the new live. Family, is America being challenged right now? Okay. Is America under some type of pressure right now? Are we being pressured? Are we under, is this a test? Is America being tested right now? Because somebody thought it was okay to challenge the National Guard. Now, I'm going to make sure I'm getting my information correctly, so I'm going to go pull up some information here for the family, but I just want to know. National Guard. Okay, so it is true. 1 hour ago, okay? TikTok, this is not misinformation. This is 1 hour ago. National Guard member Sarah Beckstrom was unalived after 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀. What in the world is going on? Is America being tested right now? Is America being challenged right now? I can't say the word that's behind me. I can't say 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't say 𝗔𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁 and then pi. I can't. They won't. Those are trigger words. I'm on TikTok, family, but something sinister is going on, family. Some people think it's the 3-letter government is behind it. I wouldn't doubt it. Family. But I will say this: bringing in undocumented, unchecked, unverified people into your country, it's never a good thing, family. It's never a good thing. Y'all get the likes up. We need to get onto the For You page with this, and we need to have the conversation. Okay? I got flagged on my last account, so I got to be careful how I speak on this live. But I want to have the conversation. Are we being challenged, family? Is America being challenged? Is America being tested right now? What in the world is going? What can possess someone to think that they can pew pew our National Guard? That's military, family. Is this real? Are we? Did we wake up in the Twilight Zone? Something's going on, family. Something is going on. We all need to pay attention. We all need to wake up, open our eyes, and look for clues and figure this thing out, because something is going on. Something is going on. Yeah, we don't got time. We don't got time for trolls, to be honest with you, family. We don't got time for trolls. We're just gonna get them up out of here. We're gonna get them up out of here, family. This is strange, family. This is strange. I want you to know that this is strange, family. Is America being tested right now? Is America being challenged? We need to understand what is going on, family. I mean, is it backfiring because Trump is removing TPS from Somalians? I mean, is it about temporary protective service? Is that what's going on? Because, family, listen, unvetted, unchecked migrants, that's no country does that, family. No country allows that, family. That shows incompetency. That shows incompetency, family. Let's get to it. We'll hop into it today. I'll bring up some people. Let's have a conversation about that. Are we being challenged? Are we being is somebody's undermining the America that we love?
What up, brother?
What's going on, Most Blessed?
Happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Why does your voice sound familiar?
We talked the other day.
You changed your name, man. You used to have a number. Now you're Most Blessed, huh?
Yeah, I changed my name. I changed it. It was because it was a number, but I changed it to Most Blessed, bro.
Okay. So let's just stick to the topic, brother. What do you think is going on in America, man? Somebody is challenging the National Guard.
Yeah.
What in it? Have you ever seen anything like that before?
It's like an act of terrorism, right?
Yeah, but we can't use those words.
Oh, okay.
But you're right. It's like that. Now,
yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. This has never happened before.
Right. Like you say, is America being invaded? Right.
Right.
I got a question for you, brother. All right, you FBA, right? You the FBA, the Don Maker.
We're gonna see if we're gonna see where you're going with this. Yeah, I'm FBA all day, baby.
Right. And you guys are this is your guys' land, right?
That's right.
Okay. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
No.
Was it your people that got massacred on Thanksgiving?
It was some people, but I don't celebrate.
Were they FBA?
Brother. I don't celebrate. It was our indigenous brothers and sisters, of course.
Right. Okay. So I got another question. Like the whitey man that came over here and colonized America and genocided your people. Like their ancestors that are here today, are they immigrants?
Yeah.
Should they get deported?
Yeah.
To where?
Wherever their homeland they belong to. See, family, listen, I'm gonna just keep it real. The only real Americans are the ones who built it, because we didn't immigrate here.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody else immigrated here. Everybody else immigrated here. We didn't immigrate here, family. We're really from the soil.
Right, but
we were here we've been here before there was a United States, before United States became United States. we were here. We were here
Right.
before there was the United States, and we were here at the very beginning of the United States.
Well, but like the same colonizer, immigrant, whitey man that's in charge of America. You asking him for reparations?
Sir, I'm gonna tell you like this. We're not asking, we're demanding. We're
But I thought you
demanding.
want. Well, you demand, and then you're gonna kick him out.
Hey, why not? Why
He's an
not?
immigrant, right?
Why not? Why
He's
not?
an immigrant, right?
Why not? Why
He's
not?
he's an immigrant, right?
Why
But
not?
whitey man.
Listen. My thing is this. Uh, our people is old. We got locked out of everything, family. We got locked out of generational wealth. Our people were the original. Listen, the original skilled labor in this country was us.
So what do you want?
We
You want
we had
reparations
to
from the
we
white man,
had
or you want to
to
get him out of America?
we had to train, right? We had to train the very people who were immigrants, and they replaced us.
Well, like I said, what you want reparations from the whitey man, the immigrant whitey man,
No, we
or
want
you
no,
want him out of America?
not from the YT man, from the government, because it
Well,
wasn't. This was the government that harmed us, not necessarily the. Now the people participated in it, but they got their power and authority from the government.
but they're immigrants, right?
A lot of them, yeah. If you came over
So,
after
so
20, 1830, you're an immigrant. That's a fact.
I
That's
got
a
a
fact.
question. I got a question. Is the government have the government ever been properly represented, based off the population of the country,
You gotta speak
America?
up, brother. You gotta speak up, brother. But y'all,
Has the
I'm gonna allow
government been
this.
properly represented based off the people? So based off of other racial groups, ethnicities, and whatnot. The members of the government
Have the members of the government been properly what?
represented, as in the people, the citizens of the United States. When you look to like Congress, the Senate, the House, and whatnot, can you say this is based off of those, or this is a proper representation of the United States of America?
No, man. I don't think.
Okay, so when you said about the government, what race or occupy the government to allow these things that you were talking about?
Well,
White tea, right?
I'm gonna say we're under a YT supremacy, brother.
So
That's
would you say YT would be the ones that's doing it, right? Because at the end of the
I
day,
would say they created the system that's doing it for sure. Yes, they
and
do.
they occupy majority of that system.
They do. They
So
do.
when it comes down to decisions of what the government does, it's YT.
I think when nobody's disagreeing with that, bro.
Okay, just making sure, because you kind of mislead a little bit. Sorry if I came off attacking.
Yeah, I was misleading. Is that what you said?
Yes.
What did I say that was misleading?
You said the government, like the government is not mainly occupied by a certain skin
Well,
color.
let's be real. What's going on, man? When we say the government, right? The government is supposed to represent the people, but it doesn't represent all the people. It represents a people, but not all people. There's a system. We're under a system of YT supremacy, and it gives an advantage and a preferential treatment to people who fit that racial category that they invented. There's no such thing as white or black until they created it.
Yeah, so it's created.
They create a system that that oppresses people of my complexion. I just say it like that.
I agree with that.
Okay.
No, actually, no, I disagree with that because it's not specifically to a group.
It's actually for a specific people that they're oppressing because it's foundational Black Americans that they create the system to oppress,
I'm
and
not saying
everybody
that they.
else they kind of get less oppressed. I'll say it like that.
So
They get
they
less
okay. So
oppressed
it's not specifically for one group. It's just the way the
for
system
one
is.
lineage. For one lineage.
I get what you're saying, but the way the system that you described and is operated, it selected a certain group to put at the bottom, or the
Correct.
people.
They
Right,
selected a certain lineage to put at the bottom. Correct.
right. They can
What?
change it too, right?
They can. They
Hey,
can. They can, but they haven't yet. They haven't yet.
how do you think they'll be able to change it? Do you think they can or will they?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing's gonna change until we make them change.
I agree with that as well.
Nothing's gonna change until we make them change.
You gonna
And
take your land back?
how do you defeat? Well, we got land patents to do that, brother. We got land patents that'll do that. It may take some time in court, but that's one way. That's one way. But the best way to defeat this system is to just create a new system.
Negative.
A new
This is
system
a strong lead.
that doesn't have preferential treatment, that it has true meritocracy, that has true transparency, and has true integrity. And because here's what we found out. See, if you look at sports is a great thing to look at when you want to see fairness, because they have clearly defined rules. When you create a level playing field that has clearly defined rules, who usually dominates?
Darker skin color.
Foundational Black Americans, of course. We lead the way in that. We're the biggest and the best when the rules are clearly defined and it's fair, on a fair playing field.
I don't know,
We
brother. I know
dominate.
about that. I know about that.
We dominate.
Next weekend,
So
Esau
what? Hold
Crew
on,
is gonna
brother.
fight
Hold
Roach,
on,
brother.
brother.
We're gonna see who's
Hold
gonna win
on,
that.
brother. Hold on, brother. Hold
We're gonna see who
on.
win that
Hold on. I'm gonna
in
give you a
boxing.
chance to speak. Hold on. We know when we have a fair system, we usually thrive, and it's not like we got to work harder than everybody else to do it.
I agree.
This is
Naturally.
something that comes naturally to us. We
I agree.
rise to the top. Our talents are mostly our talents are natural. We are skilled. When we focus in and lock in, we can do that too, and we can get even higher. But we don't even have to try half the time. It's just already in us. The talent, the ability, the skill, the level, everything. It's the instinct is in us already. We know they got to work hard at something to overcome something, but not Black America. We don't have to work as hard. Now, we are working, we do have to, in a system of white supremacy, we have to outwork everybody because the system is against us. But if it's on a even playing field, we don't got to work as hard. But if we do work hard, you're just going to see us rise even higher. That's what I'm saying. Now, what are you saying, Most Blessed?
That next weekend, there's gonna be a boxing fight. Esau Cruz and Lamont Roach, brother. And I think Cruz gonna beat Lamont Roach, brother.
Brother,
Your FBA dude, your FBA guy.
okay, brother. But I know
We go,
Canelo got whooped on by FBA. Roberto Duran.
we gonna see next weekend, brother. We gonna
Yeah,
see next weekend. We gonna see
but
next weekend.
brother, this is a agenda. You understand the reason why they put fights together like this, because they know it garnishes the most views. It's not even about who wins or who loses. It's about who's making the money.
We'll see. We'll see.
They pit these fights together for a reason. Black and Hispanic fights, they're always going to be the biggest numbers to bring in. Black and YT fighters is always going to bring in, because it's an agenda behind that, brother. If you fall into that agenda, that's on you. That's on you. You
I'm
can
just saying, Lamont Roach gonna get beat
you
next weekend, bro.
okay, maybe.
It sounds like you got money on it.
Yeah,
You
you
sound.
might do. A matter of fact, I want you to put some money on it. Put some money on it.
I'm
That's
gonna
how
win money, bro. I'm gonna win money, bro.
I told you. You look like you
You
put
are
money on it.
bad.
I'm gonna win, bro.
Yeah,
You want to
man.
win? Put some money on Cruz too.
Listen. That's an agenda and that's a distraction, because they know the people who are supposed to make the money are not going to make the money. Okay, even the fighters are not going to make as much money as they should make. Let's
I'm
keep
gonna, I'm
that.
gonna, I'm gonna change my profile picture to Esau Cruz so you can see him all week, bro.
Man, do what you got to do,
I'm
brother.
gonna change my.
Do what you got to do, brother. That's
but yeah,
not
but
going to
yeah,
bother you none.
but yeah, like I said, is America being invaded, brother? It's been invaded by the white tea colonists that enslaved your people and genocide your people for 500 years, brother. Are you gonna stand up one day and take your land back?
Brother, let me tell you what we're going to do first. We're going to get you out of here first. We gonna get all your people, all the immigrants that came in, the Johnny come
Who's gonna
The,
get us out of here, bro? Not you.
the
It's the
Johnny
the,
whitey
come
man,
lately,
brother. The whitey man.
the Johnny come latelys,
The
y'all.
whitey man. You not doing nothing, brother.
Here's the thing, family. We already know who the real enemy is. We already know the system that oppresses us is the real enemy, right? We know that. If you're a foundational Black American, you clearly know who's who, right? We already know. But it's these sidelines, these adjacents, these buffer class, right? Which we got to remove out of here even before we go after them, because you know what they do? You know why? You know why people like Most Blessed got to leave, and along with the Somalians and along with all the other immigrants that are bringing crime and cartels and
All right.
scams
All right.
and all
After
that
we
stuff. You
leave,
know what? You know what? You know why they
after
got
we
to
leave,
go?
what
Because
you gonna do with the
when they
whitey
come
man?
over here, they side with the system that oppresses us.
What you gonna
it
do with the whitey man
says
Y'all
once we
don't
leave?
fight against the system.
What you gonna do with the whitey man when we leave, brother?
Y'all fight with
it's only
the system.
it's only logical because they let us in. If they're the ones that give
He's
us
sitting in the other room.
if
I
they're the
already
ones
got
that
it
let
though.
us into the country, what do you expect? FBA needs to provide some level of assurance if you want us to like really be
Well,
on your
no,
side.
no. The only level of assurance we're gonna give you is you gotta go.
Ooh.
The
Okay,
only
let me jump. Let's be realistic
only
here.
level of
Let's
assurance that
be
we're gonna give is we are going to empower people like a Trump to get y'all up out of
that's
here.
Come on, Milo.
foolish. That's foolish.
That's not.
Of
That's not.
course that's foolish.
That's
You
not,
really
because first of all, there's no reason for us to even work with you. There's no benefit for us to work with
there's
you.
absolutely benefit. What
There's
are you
no
talking
benefit.
about?
There's zero benefits. We never gotten in. We did everything for y'all to get over here,
Okay.
and y'all did nothing for foundational Black Americans when y'all
How
got
can we
here.
do that if the country can they can literally get us
No.
No, no, no.
Here's the thing. There is no how can no. Y'all did it already. Y'all showed us already. And once
Sir,
y'all showed us, we not gonna double back and be like, oh, let's forgive them
sir.
for what they showed us.
I get what you're saying.
We're not gonna do
What
that.
I'm
We're gonna say
let me
get up
just say
off the
this, let me say
paint.
this
We're
real
gonna say
quick. Let
get
me
up
just
off the
say
paint.
this.
We already know. Here's the thing. We're the only one that stands up and fights the system. Nobody else does that.
Let me. Oh,
Y'all
you're right.
wait
Well,
for
hold on,
us to
hold on.
do it,
There's a no,
and
no,
then
no. I
y'all
wouldn't say
try to
y'all don't go.
piggyback and take strides and take wins out of what we're doing, the work
Can
that
I?
we put in.
All right. Can I say this? Right? Can I say this? Right? Let me. Earlier, I said who represent YT controls the government, who allows immigrants into this country. The government. You can agree to this, and you can attest to this. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. And
No,
you
no,
can
no, no,
talk.
no, 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 no.
No,
Because I know
sir.
where
Let me.
you're going.
You're not.
No,
Let
no,
me
no,
get my
because I
point
know where
off.
you're going with this. Because listen, listen. YT wasn't trying to let y'all up in here.
Yes,
It
they
took
did.
Black America. No, it took us standing
No.
on business for them to open those doors up, fam.
What?
We do have soft power, sir. We do have a soft power in this country that can move the needle of politics when we so choose. And we exercise that soft power with the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party could have been in power right now and still empowering immigrants. But it took foundational Black Americans to stand up, enough of us to stand up and say we're not going to allow it. We're going to either opt out, which if and if we do, listen, we are the swing vote in this country. If we opt out, there's no needle. It's always let me tell you what let me tell you where the needle's going to go. If Black Americans stop voting, right, it's always going to swing towards the conservative right.
Okay.
We're the reason that it swings towards the liberal left. So when enough of us say we're not going to vote, or we're going to go and back another party, which will happen to be the Republican Party, Democrats lose. They're down bad. So we do have power. We do affect policy when we stand up and want to. Now when we confused and we don't know what's going on, yeah, okay, things happen. But when we are aligned, when we are
That's
untold,
okay. You're repeating
that's
something.
when the world has problems. That's when the world has problems.
There's some truth to what you're saying.
There's
Some,
all
not
truth
all.
to what I'm saying.
But can I explain my point? Because you, like I said, yes, I will give it to the FBA that they did fight for the right for immigrants to get here. But like I said before, the government have the power to allow us in.
Who
Let me
motivates the
finish.
government, though, brother? We do.
Listen to what I'm saying. The government has the power to let us in and kick us out. Right. So this all FBA have soft power or anything, it doesn't matter because
No, it does.
Can I
It
finish?
does.
Let me finish. When immigrants come here, it's a white T power structure that allows us into this country. It would do. It would. Let me finish.
Under false belief, if you think YT people want you here, they don't. The moment, see, listen, the moment you stop serving
You're
the
lying
purpose
to
of
yourself. So how
YT,
you think you guys are oppressed?
brother.
Yeah, no. How you
Brother,
think that?
hold on,
No.
hold
You
on, hold
don't.
on, hold on.
You don't want
We're
us
not,
here for a reason, right?
brother. We don't live in a third world country, sir. We
You.
oppressed, brother. We're the richest black people on
I'm
the
talking about.
planet.
Listen to
We're the
what
richest.
we're
We're doing.
not talking
Our
about.
forest
That.
is doing better than your homeland right now, sir.
I'm not talking shit. Stop. It don't matter. You can talk about my homeland. Third world
Your
country don't
homeland
matter.
is
It
crap. That
don't.
you need to
You're
go
not.
back and fix that.
You're
You're worried about the
refusing.
wrong thing. You're worried about the wrong thing, brother.
Am
You're
I?
worried about the wrong thing.
Okay, so we're gonna shift the conversation because you would rather not have this.
No. I'm just saying
Then let
you're
me finish
worried
what I'm
about
saying.
stuff that you don't even matter to you. It shouldn't matter to you.
How you gonna tell me that? And I live in this
Because,
country.
brother, you got a homeland though that's down
I
bad.
live in this country.
What kind of person would
I am a United States citizen.
listen? If I was
Are you
in
taking my
Asia,
rights?
if I was in
Are you
Asia
taking my
right now,
rights as a United States citizen?
if I was in Asia right now, and my people were suffering
What
back
does
home,
that have to
I
do with
couldn't
America?
stay in Asia, sir. I couldn't do it. I'd have to come
What does
back
that have
home
to do with
and
anything?
deal with my family back home and make
Do
sure
you
they're
want to
okay.
have it? Okay.
I
Do you
can't
want?
see. I can't leave my kids in a third world country and come over here and live good.
Are you trying to have a conversation, or are you just trying to shift?
I'm just telling you the truth, brother. I'm just
Okay,
telling you.
I don't care. I don't care.
I know you don't care. You don't care about your homeland. I get it. You
No,
I agree with you right there. You don't care about your homeland.
you're putting words in my mouth now.
No, you said I don't care, sir, and I know
I
you
don't
don't
care what
about
you're
your homeland.
saying out your mouth about my
Brother, if you
homeland.
cared about your homeland, you be in your homeland trying to make
I'm
trying
not
to make that.
ignorant. I just don't go crazy for someone talking
No,
down on my
brother,
homeland.
it's not crazy. It's true. You don't care about your homeland. I just
How are
told
you
you,
going to tell me
if
if I
I
care
was
or
in
not?
Asia,
How
if
are
I
you
was
going to tell
in
me if I
Africa,
care or not?
if I was in, because I know you don't care because you're not there. If I was in
Because
the
I'm not acting
Caribbean
how you want me to act, I
and
don't
my
care.
people were
If I'm not
doing
acting
bad,
how you
and
want me
my
to act, I don't
people
care.
were doing bad,
If
I
I
would be
don't act how
right
you want me
here
to act, I
with
don't
my people.
care. Is that your
Sir,
logic?
my logic said, listen,
Is that your
my
logic?
logic said that you don't care about your people because if you really care
Because I
about
don't
your
act how
people,
you want me to react to it.
no, because you be
Then
there.
stop.
You
Let
be
me
doing
talk.
something. You
Stop
be
and let me
doing something
talk.
for it. But go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Listen, sir. You foundational Black Americans don't have any political foothold in this country. That's a fact. I'm not saying that just as to talk shit. So when I hear FBA talking about immigrants need to go home, you guys don't have enough footing to make anything move.
Sir, that's not
You
true.
are leaning on the back of the right side that also is not in the best interest of FBA.
Correct.
So why the fuck are
Sir,
you supporting something that will you okay?
because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. There
All
are
right. So
times.
okay,
Hold on,
listen.
sir. No, listen. You asked the question. Listen. There are times when Trump is 100% right, and then there are times when Trump is 100%
He snatched up all the immigrants out of the country. What do you think is gonna be FBA?
it's going to be good for us.
How is it gonna be good for y'all?
Because when y'all was here, y'all didn't do anything for us, and now that y'all
Right now,
gone,
we ain't talking about back then. We talking about right now.
we talking about right.
How
Yeah,
would
we talking about right.
how
Listen,
would it be
y'all
good?
don't do anything. Listen,
Explain how it would be good
it's
for
a
y'all.
net positive for us, sir. It's a net positive
How?
because guess what? Housing's gonna open back up. more jobs are going to open back up when y'all are gone.
In the fields?
No, not in the field. We don't listen. Do
Those
y'all
are jobs, though. Those are jobs, though.
No. Yeah,
Are those not jobs?
I got
Who's going to
you.
work the jobs?
Americans are going to work those fields, but they're going to have to pay American prices to do that.
You mean be a foundation of Black Americans, Black people?
Hey, listen, Black people are not turning down no good paying jobs.
So you are a conformative ass nigga.
Black people are not turning down. Listen, the only time Black people turn down jobs is when they're not paying the correct wage.
It sounds like you like your
people work for slave wages, sir.
You sound like you like your people in a certain areas.
Do not work for slave wages. But guess what? If you pay a Black person the proper amount of money,
you're not getting the proper amount of money.
They will do any job.
They're not getting the proper amount of money.
No. You're not. Your family's not getting the proper amount of money because they're paying y'all peanuts. That's what it is.
My family, sir. I'm in personally, sir. I'm in smack down middle class. Hold your tongue,
brother. But you're not in the middle class in your homeland, so you had to come over here to get that. That's the problem. You had to come eat off of us to get that. See,
I don't care.
You're so low, sir. Sir, you're so low. You couldn't do it in your own country. You had to come over here around what foundational Black Americans fought for and get it. So you can thank us again for allowing you to be in the middle class.
You didn't allow us in here.
We didn't allow us in here. We fought for everything you got. Correct. And guess what Trump is going to do? Give it right back to us because he wants y'all up out of here, and we gonna back him. We gonna say Trump.
You're delusional if you think the president gonna give it to y'all,
brother. Let me tell you like this.
You're delusional.
You know what's delusional? I'm gonna tell you.
You're Black conservative.
It was delusional when y'all said
Black conservative.
It was delusional when y'all said Kamala was gonna win, and y'all laughed at us like, "Oh, Kamala."
No. We know niggas wasn't gonna show up.
And then we showed y'all. And then
we knew niggas wasn't gonna show up.
Wasn't gonna win.
Yeah, niggas never show up.
And then it was delusional.
And now we got a Black conservative over here saying Trump gonna do good by FBA. You are retarded.
Hold on, sir. First of all, Black people fundamentally are conservative. We're not Black.
That's a lie. That's the delusion they sold y'all.
No, that's never been. See, sir, you don't know our history. You don't know our history. That's why you're talking like that. You don't know Black American history, sir. If you go back to the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, sir, we were conservative always. We were the most married, right? We were the most well dressed. We had the most manners. Our fathers were actually in our homes, sir. Sir, before COINTELPRO, sir, we were conservative Black. We had a freedmen's bank that was thriving until they stole the money from us. See, you don't.
I know what you're talking about. No, you
don't. You don't know our history, so that's why you're talking.
I do know y'all history. You highlighting the good parts. What about the bad parts?
All you know is what the.
You talking about freedmen's bank? You talking about the Black home back then? But let's be honest, like majority of Black communities back then did not thrive the way you described. You're just highlighting the good ones.
We had a Black Wall Street, sir. We had.
And what happened to it? Did the YT government destroy it?
The first automobiles were made by foundational Black.
Where is that now? Where's all that hard work?
We know what happened, sir.
YT government, the white power structure. Why aren't you acknowledging that?
Sir. Why you're talking about my homeland, sir? You need to be more concerned about your homeland, sir. See,
I am concerned about
what happened to me in my. See, you're talking about things that happened to me in my homeland.
All right, let's get it straight with the immigrants.
You don't know the issue that happened to you in your homeland.
Sir.
The reason why
y'all keep talking on top of each other, we can't even hear you.
Why
you not letting me talk?
The reason why you're over here and around us, sir, is because Black Americans allowed it. See, that's what you don't want to talk about, sir. See, you're trying to mention about things that happened badly for Black Americans in their own country, but you will never mention the things that went bad for you in your country, which is the reason why you're over here either as an immigrant.
You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it?
Immigrant or an anchor baby? Go ahead.
You want to talk about it?
What country are you from? Where's your homeland?
Jamaica.
Let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it. So we can acknowledge that the United States is. So we can acknowledge that the United States is known for destabilizing countries.
Y'all don't own your. First of all, America doesn't own your beaches. The UK owns your beaches. Y'all problem is with CARICOM. Y'all need to go address CARICOM to get what y'all need to get. I ain't got nothing to do with the
Sir. You didn't answer my question.
You from the Caribbean, right?
Right. I'm gonna ask you a question again.
Why are
Are
you
you
in a
going to acknowledge that the
why is your
United
country
States
a shithole country, sir? Why is it a
play
shithole
a
country?
role in destabilizing my
Brother,
country?
y'all keep blaming
Yeah.
the United States. It's not us. We didn't do it. It's the UK.
Stop lying.
Your queen. Y'all
I'm
have a
going to repeat
queen.
the question
Y'all have, no,
again
no,
because
I'm sorry. Y'all
clearly
have a
you
Man,
have a
king
hard
man
there.
time
ass tether,
Y'all
man.
have a king there.
play a
King Charles.
role.
King Charles.
America ain't did shit to
Go
Jamaica,
holler at
nigga.
King Charles, sir. Because you're Jamaican. Go holler at King Charles.
Sir,
You
you're
have a king.
dense.
You have
Can
a
I
king. Go
sir,
holler at your king, sir. We don't have a king.
America ain't do shit to no Jamaica.
Black
America
man,
ain't did
black
nothing
man.
to shit to
Y'all,
no fucking
y'all are
Jamaica,
Go,
very
nigga.
go, go
dense,
holler at
bro.
King
Put
Y'all are
that
Charles,
shit on
not
America,
talking
nigga.
because y'all are
please
down
do
Let me
not
say
bad.
this.
Y'all
May
are
I
start
ask a
talking
down
about
bad.
question?
country.
Could I say this one
Not
No.
part?
let me
May I
explain
ask a
myself.
If
question?
you
Down
if you
bad.
You
join the
all
country that you
bird
May
brains.
May
if
I
you
ask a
join the country,
question?
You
hold
nigga
are
on,
come over here from
just say
Jamaica
just say
barefoot
May I
talking shit
have?
about
really
May I
America.
stuck
ask a
on.
Jamaica,
Y'all
the
are
question?
best thing
dense,
happened to your
bro.
tether
This
ass,
is
Hold
a
on.
nigga.
Hold
Y'all
mess.
on.
motherfuckers came over here from
Man.
Hold
Jamaica
on,
barefooted,
May
nigga.
everybody.
May I
Hold on.
ask a question?
Go
Hell
ahead. Ask
no.
no, no. Let
Why?
her ask the question.
Anybody that
Why are
got
you
FBA
cussing
Hold
in
me
their
on,
out?
name, they're
Aaron.
Ain't
stupid.
Hold
nobody
on,
talking. You
Aaron.
talk to
You're
this tether
stupid.
ass Jamaican up
You're a
here,
Hold
part
nigga.
of the
on,
pro. If
Aaron.
you're FBA, you're part of the problem.
Yeah, I'm FBA, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You
Yeah,
talking
Oh,
about
you're a
America, nigga?
chump.
America ain't had shit to do with
You're
you
a
coming over
chump.
here
Go read a
barefooted
book,
from
you
Jamaica,
literal
nigga.
fuck.
This the best thing ever happened to
You're
your
dumb.
tether ass
How
Jamaican
do I
ass,
mute
nigga.
him up
oh,
for
jeez.
a
take
long
your ass
time?
back to the
What's the
jungle, bitch. Go back to the jungle.
I wanna mute
you're a
mods. Can
literal
y'all
fuck?
mute him up? Can y'all put this brother on timeout? He keeps coming. If you come off your mic again, I'm just gonna drop you, brother. I'd rather keep you up here.
Drop me then, bitch, you dumb fuck.
Oh,
Exactly. That's why your homeland is down bad, sir. That's why your homeland's
Bum
down
ass Jamaican
bad.
nigga living in a goddamn
With
tin
people
can
with
hut.
low IQs like you
Man, the
rushing
best
over
thing
here
ever happened
and
to
don't
that
even
tether
care about
man
their
is
country.
America, bro. The best thing
Man,
ever
come
happened
on.
to that tether is America. That motherfucker came here barefooted. That motherfucker
Flip
came here with
flop.
no shoes on. Y'all
Flip
bitches ain't even
flop.
have shoes until the fucking 1980s.
Flip
Motherfucker, the
flop.
best thing ever happened to
what?
your ass is America. And you
That's
come over
facts.
here talking shit. Nigga, you ungrateful ass tether.
That's facts. Go ahead, Halima. Go ahead and ask your
Yes.
question, Halima. Go ahead.
So I'm listening to this back and forth of every last one of y'all are descendants of the transatlantic voyage. I wish you wouldn't have dropped him because he apparently does not know that, right? But I am. I'm born to an African American mother. She's a descendant of the transatlantic voyage, born and raised in Harlem.
And where's your
To
other half from?
let me finish. Y'all gotta take it down.
Man, you
My
so
other
lost.
I
half.
love the other of you love the other that black side, but you don't want to
And you
honor
going in a circle with it.
that
You
black
tap
side.
And
dancing
So
around.
we already know you on the other side. So what's the other side
well,
of you
you
from?
don't know, sir, and that's the
Well, the way
thing. You
you
guys,
talking, it just lets us know, ma'am. It just lets us know. But
it
what's
doesn't.
what's your other
So
side? What's your
I'm
bi-ethnic side?
and my parents were still married. My dad was born in Iraq, and I want to speak to the
Mm,
immigrant, right?
mm.
He came here on the SQ visa.
Transatlantic voyage. What that mean? What is your
Let me stop cutting it off. I feel like
no?
y'all
Because that's
beating me
important.
up.
That point is important.
Mm.
Transatlantic voyage can mean anything.
To translate as slavery, my mother is a descendant of slavery from Albany, Georgia. Let's keep it real, right? That's what she descends from.
No, that ain't real. But go ahead.
Well, whatever. I hear so many people, immigrants this, immigrants that, immigrants are riding on their backs, immigrants are doing this. Let me tell you something. My father came here on the SQ visa. My
Oh
father's a
Lord.
practicing doctor.
Oh
He never took
Lord.
nothing from this country.
Fuck
I'm
Oh
a
that
Lord.
Arab.
I'm a practicing attorney.
Oh Lord.
I'm the district attorney. I'm the prosecutor. We are out succeeding Black Americans.
Bitch, no, y'all not.
Hold
Are
on,
you an
I,
attorney?
I gotta meet you up, ma'am. See, I was just
I'm
waiting for
not a
him to
bitch.
other.
Goodbye.
I was
Goodbye.
waiting
I'm
for
not.
bye.
Allah
Yeah.
Akbar.
Okay.
Allah
Goodbye.
Akbar.
Yeah.
You could
Goodbye.
Boom.
Y'all
that's fine.
niggers.
See
Yeah.
that, bro?
But
Allah
see,
See that? See that,
Akbar.
bro?
look
See
how
how they
they
come over here
other.
and they try to undermine us, bro?
They
They try
try
to
to other.
minimize.
Look, she said she's half FBA
Yeah,
and half Iraqi, and this is
that was
what's
the
wrong with the
slide
black
in
people.
right there.
They
That was the
always
curveball
side
right
with the
there. I'm
other side.
half.
And she's about to use the N word with the hard R, y'all. Did y'all catch that?
She
She's
did before
about
she
to
left.
use the
She
N
did
word
before she left.
with the hard. What she did, right? See, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, family. We're being invaded. This is an
You know
invasion.
what?
Hey, dig the lotto. Y'all ain't peeped the game, right? She said her mama from Albany, Georgia, right? What chick you know from down in the South like that finna go lay down with an Arab from over there in motherfucking Iraq some goddamn well?
Right, right.
Like that's the lie right there. Like she a tether all the way 100. The thing that get me about these tethers
The
though
fucking
is
dirty
how they
state
like to
Arab.
highlight the
She's a
negative shit
lawyer.
and
She wasn't
pretend
a
lying, man.
that
Pretend
black
no lawyer.
Americans
A
that black
prosecutor on top of that.
She ain't no
too.
prosecutor. That's an Arab.
Jesus Christ. She probably was Somali because I did see a little big forehead in her.
Yeah. Somali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably was Somali. She probably was Somali. Yeah, she's Somali.
Arab.
That forehead, and you can tell that she's Somali. That's what
Allah
it is.
Akbar. Allah Akbar.
Hey, all bullshit aside, do you see what they do though? How they live in this imaginary world where black Americans haven't set the bar for all black people around the world. Like the fact of the matter is, there's no other nation of black people nowhere in the world that has done anything substantial for black people outside of black America. Name one thing that a Jamaican has done for something to represent black people, like the black Americans who won the fucking Olympics and raised their black fists in the air and took off their shoes and accepted their award barefooted to show for poverty amongst black people. Like, show me one nation of black people who have represented for black people like black Americans, and I'll shut the fuck up. I salute them. But that nation don't exist.
So
We the only nation of black people that have done something for blackness. Those are facts, bro. I ain't just saying this shit just to be talking, but the fact of the matter is there's no other nation of black people that has done anything to represent black people. No other nation. Not the motherfuckers over there in the UK, not none of the 54 nations in Africa. You can't even name 20 famous Africans, bro. You can put all 54 of them countries together and you can't name 20 fucking famous Africans. You can't name 20 famous Jamaicans, 20 famous Haitians. Even if you put all them countries together, you couldn't name 50 famous motherfuckers. These motherfuckers live in an imaginary world, bro, where black Americans have not set the bar and the tone for black people and made the world respect blackness, bro. They act like we ain't the one who made them proud to be fucking black, bro.
It's facts.
But as far as her, that's an Arab. She ain't even black, bro. This is Arab. She just took her.
Oh yeah, she. You see that picture that you have on your profile that you're trolling with? That's who she is.
You niggers are why we have black fatigue.
Uh-oh.
Shut up. You want to suck a big black dick. That's it.
We don't even want to be in the same neighborhoods.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Black fatigue is black obsession. That's it. Everybody that claim they got black fatigue.
We're scared of you guys, so we're going to start pulling out our guns and using them.
You're obsessed with us.
Uh-oh.
We're going to use the federal government against you, too, and the police. The police are finally arresting black males again. Isn't that great?
Actually, they're not.
He said anything.
No, they stopped doing it like the last 10 years.
This is just black attention.
Yeah. Brother, how is them birth rates? How are them struggle genes going for
It's bad because a lot of white girls are wanting to fuck niggers.
Oh man, don't you love it?
But we actually hate it. We don't want to exist with you. We don't want you to exist.
I know you don't.
Women do though.
So the best thing for you to do is go back to Europe. Go back.
No, why don't you guys go back to Africa, you nigger?
We're not African.
There you are.
We're not African. That's why.
You came from Africa. You're not indigenous. Shut the fuck up.
You're not even white. You're a mutt.
There wasn't even a name for Africa when my family was here, brother. Africa's a new name. So I'm not.
Yeah,
African.
you're full of shit. You're a fucking liar.
I'm not African. But you know what you are. You come from Africa because y'all the one that said everybody comes from Africa.
Well, the past 4 decades, yeah, there's just a bunch of nigger immigrants from Africa.
You come from Africa.
There's only like five. Only 5%.
Blue-eyed dog smelling when he get wet ass motherfucker talking.
Why are you guys so abusive to animals?
Motherfucker, you don't know where you
You
from.
guys fight
abusive to animals. Why are you so abusive to children?
That motherfucker don't know where he from.
I just tolerate him a little bit,
but he don't know where he from. He don't know where his granddaddy from. He don't know shit. He think he from here. Motherfucker, ask the average cracker where he from. He don't know shit about himself.
Trace them back. We got paperwork that trace us here. He don't have no paperwork.
He don't know shit about himself.
In Germany.
And let me tell you how this will make you white in America. It ain't about lineage or none of that. It's about phenotype. Straight hair, a straight nose, and
white is a social construct. So he's not even white. He don't even know what he is. He's a mutt.
You don't know what he is, bro.
He's a
Look
mutt.
at the average white person. Why are you be? Oh, my dad was German. My grandpa, he was Polish, and my mom was. They don't know what the fuck they is.
They don't even know.
They don't know what the
they're
fuck
trying
they
to.
is,
They're
bro.
trying to copy our delineation right now, fam. Y'all know that these white people trying to copy our delineation.
Yeah, they're trying to do foundational
because they too mixed up. They too mixed up, so they can't
copy look. They wait for us to do it, and then they try to copy it, and then they wonder why it failed because it wasn't the original. So y'all,
they try to do foundational white Americans. Look it up. They doing it, man.
Yeah,
they like what we doing. They say, God damn, man, that's good, man. That's a good ass fucking idea. Foundational white Americans. We tired of motherfucking immigrants coming over here too. They sick of y'all motherfuckers coming over here thinking y'all got the same motherfucking rights and shit that we got. Claiming that this ain't our shit, motherfucker. When you come over here and you read the history books, we in it, motherfucker. When you look at the holidays, they after us, motherfucker. We got holidays and whole months of history over here, bitch. That means it's our country.
How old are you?
All over.
This guy doesn't talking. How old are you, my brother?
I'm 46.
No, not you. The host, not you. You're too young.
Oh, motherfucker, FBA all day. Get your African ass off.
No, not you.
Page,
I'm talking to the host, not you. You're too young. You're throwing tantrums.
Shut your booty scratching ass up. Talking about you.
You're throwing tantrums right now. You act like a woman.
You got doodle in your fingernails. Are you a woman? Scratching your ass so much. That's why
a woman
cut off y'all fucking hands because he got tired of y'all scratching y'all ass, nigga. Shut up.
Hey, host, are you gonna hold this brother or what?
I hear that one.
He's too young. He doesn't think right.
He too young. He doesn't think right.
Where are you
think
from,
y'all
man?
got all the sense? Only thing y'all do is grape women. Y'all use war as an excuse to grape y'all women over there.
Yeah.
You see what he's doing?
War ain't got nothing to do with raping women. Y'all grape women just because y'all like doing it.
Are you stupid?
You see what he's doing?
Y'all sick over there, man.
The best thing that ever lived is Africa.
He keeps talking and doesn't even
y'all
want to
sick,
stop.
man. Y'all great women over there, nigga.
Host, aren't you supposed to be the host? Yeah, can you?
Ain't nothing righteous about
you guide
y'all.
the conversation?
Y'all use war as an excuse to rape women, and you blame it on Islam.
Right, FBA.
Y'all say, "Oh yeah, we were in war."
Let me guide the conversation. FBA Detroit, let me guide the conversation. Let me deal with him now. Keena, and I'm gonna jump up to Apostle up there, which you're not an apostle, you know. You already done told on yourself that you're African, so you really ain't got nothing to say. But Keena, or is it Kenna? Where are you from, sir? Where are you from, Kenna?
I'm from Africa, my brother. You African, born and bred.
You sound Pakistani, to be honest. You sound like Bangladesh or India.
Do you want me to show you my leg?
No, I wasn't
like a king. No, we don't want to see your fucking leg. Where you from? What country you from?
You from
You see how delusional your panel is?
Yeah, what country are you from, sir? What country in Africa?
I'm from Angola.
Okay. Talk to me. What do you want to say, sir? What do you want to say? Just get straight to it. Don't BS. Just get straight to what you want to say.
All right, this is what I want to say. There's no one else that wants you to be African than you don't want to. You can do whatever you want. Delineation or separation, that's on you. You can do whatever you want. We don't want to force you to be African. If you feel that you're not African, it's fine. We don't force anyone to be African. We 1.5 billion people. We're strong. After 1 million years, we'll still be here. Very, very strong. We'll still be here. We're not forcing anyone to be African.
Okay, so
we're proud of us being African.
Why are you in someone else's country then? If you're so strong, why are you in someone else's country?
I told you I'm in Angola. How am I in anyone's country?
You're in Angola. Okay, then why are you worried? Then why are you worried about foundational Black Americans who are delineated?
I'm not worried about anyone. Listen, I'm not worried about anyone, but this is what worries me, and this is my concern.
So what's the purpose of you being on this panel? If you're not worried about us, if you don't care about us, why are you on my platform talking to me?
Here's the thing. Part of my ancestors, 3 of my ancestors were taken into the Ace Atlantic slave trade that happened without people. Two of my ancestors were taken.
You can't name 3 motherfuckers in your family that got taken on that.
Is this guy gonna allow me to speak?
You're fucking lying, man.
Some people are anti-slavery still going on. That's crazy.
Hey, host, are you not supposed to protect me here?
You lying, nigga.
Am I not supposed to get protection from you?
We ain't supposed
to be the host.
MVA, can you stop acting like a slave in 2025, please?
Allow me to speak.
Get your ass up,
Are you not going to allow me to speak?
Okay,
let him finish this bullshit.
You're supposed to be in charge of this. This is
Kenna,
your.
Allow the man to speak,
Kenna,
please.
I don't owe you any
Why they
protection,
bitch?
sir.
Yeah.
I don't owe you any protection. You're the one that came on my platform and you start lying. I don't owe you anything, sir. I'm giving you the opportunity to speak, though. You can speak, but we don't. You got to understand, foundational Black Americans. If we hate anything, we hate lying. We hate liars. If you just come up here and start lying, we're gonna have to call that out. That's the problem with the tethers. Y'all lie so much. What ancestor do you think you have? I guess he disconnected. Like, what ancestor does he think he has?
Damn ancestor from no Angola came to know America. He wouldn't know that.
Hello.
And then he
What's
gonna
up,
say
Sissy?
three of
Now
his,
this guy
three
right
of
here
his
is a piece of a real piece of work right here. This
Hello,
guy.
guys. What's up, my
This
niggas?
is a gay African.
Oh, Lord have
The
mercy.
weirdest shit ever.
Yeah, but I don't like cosplayers, man. So I'm gonna just drop you down. You can you
Really
can
like
do
that. He's a
voice
gay
stuff.
African.
You can do that voice stuff
I
somewhere else,
swear to
man.
God, that guy's a gay ass African.
like, what's up, my
Let
niggas?
me
What's
let
up,
me
my
hear from
nigga?
let me hear from Apostle real quick. That's another African. Go ahead, Apostle. Unmute your mic, brother. Let me help you out. Unmute your mic.
Get your hand off your butt and press the button.
There you
Oh,
go.
come on. Stop your loose mouth behavior, brother.
There you
Anyhow,
go.
also, I'm gonna say this. I am
Yeah, say what
of
you want to say.
African heritage out of the Caribbean. I'm from.
Okay, you're African Caribbean now. Okay, so you call
Yes.
yourself African Caribbean?
Yes, of course.
Okay, all right.
Because
Call yourself
history.
African
Don't,
Caribbean.
Right, you live in America?
Let me educate.
Hold on, when you
these
live in
people.
America, just for context, you live in
No,
America.
no. Don't get stupid. Because you
No,
talking
I'm
because
asking.
you have a
I'm
mouth to
asking.
talk.
Where are you?
Vovo, please stop talking because you have a mouth to
Because
talk.
you have on a
I'm giving you
scarf,
history,
so
bro.
I'm assuming you live in
Brother,
America.
I'm giving you historical facts. You need to stop talking when I'm talking, bro.
Host, can you ask him where he lives? Just for
Yeah,
context.
yeah. Are you in America, sir? Are you out here?
I'm right in America.
Okay, so
In
why are you
America.
over here and
You
not
living
in
in
America?
you don't know the hell
Did
where
I
you
say anything bad about you guys? I never said anything bad about African Americans. So why you asking me that question? I never said nothing bad about African Americans.
You don't have listen. You don't have to say anything bad. See, let me tell you what it is. It's gotten to the point where y'all didn't stop the ones who were saying the bad stuff. So we have to check, and when we check, it goes all across the board. That's what happens.
No,
When
you haven't
put
heard
the
from me,
takedown,
brother.
it goes from top all the way. It goes from bottom to the top, top to the bottom. We get everybody's catching strays at this point, brother, and it's not our
No,
fault.
what?
It's not our
I
fault.
understand. I understand. But the point is, I am a part of those minority that always cling to African unity. So I don't care who
But we don't
says
care
what.
about African unity because nobody's unified in Africa. Nobody's unified in Africa. So why do we care? Why
Because
do we
they
care
lack
about
knowledge.
any type of unity
Because
that they
they
don't
lack
even practice
knowledge.
in their
It
homeland?
doesn't matter where you are. Once you're a black man, you're an African. You can't change that.
Well,
Nobody
hold
can
on.
change
First
that.
of all, black is an American word, and it actually ties to a specific ethnic group. See,
That's the African race. That's the Kush
we're
race.
taking
I know
We're
scripture like in
taking
debating
back
you
that
that.
word black. Okay, we're taking back that word black because that's ours. African American is even ours, but technically, y'all are more African American than us by name because we're not from Africa. We're actually from the United States.
No. Your history is recorded in Africa because
No,
you
it's
are,
not. Okay, prove
brother,
it. Where's my history in Africa? Prove it.
brother.
Where's
It's in
my
history
history in
books.
Africa?
It's in history that 12% of all
Where
West
is my
African slaves
history in
came to
Africa,
America,
sir?
brother. Do you want to
Sir,
erase that?
sir,
You want to
it's
erase
not
that?
written down anywhere. Where is it written down at?
It's
Where
right
is
now
it? Where's the
because the very
paperwork?
slave,
Where is the
the
paperwork
very
that?
slave
Where is the paperwork that
President
leads me back to the homeland? Where's the paper trail that leads me back to the homeland?
you gotta go look for it. I saw it, I studied it,
No,
I
you
know
didn't
it.
see it. Let me tell you.
I'm not even showing
Let me
it.
tell you about my genealogy since I've actually looked at it. I go
Uh-huh.
back all the way to 1790, and there's no African, and there's no Caribbean, and there's not even a YT man.
Who
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Well, probably you read a different history book, but I know the one
No,
I
hold
read, I
on,
continue
sir.
read.
It's not a history. See, history is just what it is. His story. I'm talking about actual documents. I'm talking about
Yes, there is
actual
documents.
facts.
There's
There is no
facts.
documents that say, listen, when I do my genealogy, It goes all the way back to 1790 on both sides of my family, and there's no African, there's no Caribbean, and there's no YT man yet.
Yeah, right. That is not correct. In
No,
the
that's true. You can't.
there's recently Bishop T.D. Jakes traces history, his black history back to Ghana. We know that a lot of the black stars are tracing their genealogy.
Didn't even exist, bro. Ghana didn't even exist then.
Apostle.
What?
There was no Ghana 400 years ago. That's a new country.
Hey, who cares?
But it existed during slavery.
Who cares about
that country? Was neighboring Nigeria. They were involved.
There was no Nigeria 400 years ago, sir.
People can delineate if they want. I mean, I don't see the point of going back and forth.
You don't know our history. You don't know nothing.
No, bro.
Black people.
These Africans need to start listening, bro. Like real talk. I'm not even FBA, bro, but goddamn it, I know my history. I know my people, bro, from America. We're not from there, bro. We're not from Africa, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I really don't understand the point of
480,000 Africans, 12% that came out to 12 million.
We can't come over here and tell
FBAs from Africa they never came here.
There's something they're saying they're not. I mean, they know their history better than we do, and so delineating should be fine. There shouldn't be an argument back and forth. You know what I mean? And that's something I've understood.
I don't even think it's more so about delineating. It's just about these people recognizing that we are not them.
Boy?
They need to realize that we're not them. We're not the same. We're not the same, bro.
You are the same.
We're not the same, bro.
You are the same. You're talking nonsense.
I'm actually East African. Man. I'm Ugandan, so I understand, man. I've actually been looking into their history. FBA
if God Himself said, "I take
Africans,
you and throw you to the far from plot,"
I respect you guys' delineation.
So who is you to change
Don't
God?
let anybody come over here from the motherland and tell you guys,
you
any
guys
different.
Are sinful. Sinful and wicked.
Your brother from the motherland.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me just say something right quick. Apostle.
Go on.
Hold on. Let me say something to you, bro. Let me say something to you right quick. If y'all are the motherland, right? If y'all are the motherland of our people from America, my mother have not given me up freely. My mother has not took food out my mouth, make me not know where my land at, make me not know who my people are, make me not know what my culture is. My mother never did that to me. So what the fuck are you talking about? You the mother?
You illiterate fool.
You not no motherland.
Shut up, you stupid
Shut your
fool.
butch.
Shut up,
bro.
Shut up, man.
Shut up, bro. Listen, bro. You're not no motherland, bro. My mother never did that to me. So I don't know what the fuck your mother talking about.
Let me say this. My mother would not treat the white folks better than she would treat me. You see the Africans starving to death and all types of shit. You don't see the white Africans starving to death. You don't see the white African with flies all over them and shit.
Africans blame, justify, and minimize everything. Every time you point a mirror at them to show them what you see, because they always talking about what they see from you. They like
ignorant
to put a magnifying glass.
You got ignorance you can't see, brothers. You're ignorant. You can't see.
I let you talk, Dread. I let you talk. Every time you point a mirror at an African to let them see what you see, they blame, minimize, and justify. If you ask an African, why do y'all great women, when y'all go to war, they'll say, oh, that's Islam. Every Islamic country do it. It's not just Africans. If you ask them, why do y'all marry 9-year-old little girls? They'll say, oh, that's Islam. It's our religion. Every Islamic country do it. It's not just African. Prophet Muhammad married a 9-year-old. See, they blame, justify, and minimize everything wrong, everything criminal, everything that's just savagery.
Like the YT, they learned it from them.
Yeah, they blame, justify, and minimize. So, but what I got a problem with is when they try to minimize the role that Black America played in making it cool to be fucking black, raising the bar for blackness, for black excellence. You know, we was the first fucking black astronaut. You know what I'm saying? We did everything first. Ain't no
take our plate, bro. They trying to be the overseers of black people in America. That's what they're trying to do. That's the story they sold them. They sold them the story that they're going to be the overseers over here in America. That's the story they sold them. So now they trying to act extra black. Now they trying to be black. Nah, we ain't doing that, bro. We already see y'all game, bro. We been running games since man. Come on, man. We already know what's going on. We know how this shit works. Y'all trying to be us.
Did you know Asians fight to free Louisiana and give it to white America? You're such an ass, bro. You go read your history, dummy. You're a dumb fool, bro.
We been through that history, bro. We knew it before your slow ass did, stupid ass, bro. We know the history. We know the real
Caribbean
history, though.
people fought for Louisiana for white people. So you don't know crap you're talking
about. Real history. We the reason why you even know the history. We the reason. We the reason why you know the history.
All Asians from Haiti, you know how they've been fighting alongside to free white America? And you come telling me about Asians, Caribbean people knows nothing about struggle? You want to go read your history, dummy, and stop talking trash. I challenge you tonight. Asians, Caribbeans, African.
Wait a minute. Are you Haitian or are you African? Which one are you?
So get a crap out of here.
Are you African or are you Haitian?
I ain't got to answer you again, dummy. You stupid for me to answer you.
You ain't never answered my question in the first place.
You, fool.
Are you from Haiti? Are you from Haiti or are you from Africa?
He's Jamaican. He said he's Jamaican. He's Jamaican.
So what the fuck are you talking about Haitian and
African, asshole? I read my history, asshole.
Why are you talking about Haiti, bro? Why are you talking about Haiti?
To show you just said Caribbean people.
Sir, you gotta calm down because I don't want you to have a heart attack on TikTok. You sound like your gout is acting up or something, brother. You need to calm down.
Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Evening.
Okay. Who are you, sir? And what are you bringing to the conversation?
What I can bring to the conversation is I think we all had struggles as far as like culturally in the world, especially on this continent. I think each struggle is unique.
And who are we speaking to? Who are you? Who are we speaking to? Like
as far as race wise, I'm a black American.
Got the chance to talk.
You're a black American?
Yes.
Hold on, Apostle. You're black. Are you an African American, or do you have any African or Caribbean descent, or what?
No, definitely African. From African descent. Also Native American and Mexican.
Okay, so which one do you identify with the most, sir?
Black.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna allow it. You know, it's kind of the waters have already been muddy, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much experienced as far as like in this country, and it's like I know myself. It's like most people that have come from mixed backgrounds pretty much are in a situation where they don't know themselves. But as far as like my experience in this country and who raised me, I am a black man at the end of the day. But I do pretty much also detail my other ethnicities, which pretty much resides like in my blood. So it's like I'm just being like just keeping it 100, as they say nowadays. But what I see historically, as far as like the indigenous Black American, the Caribbean, the Haitian, even the African from the motherland, we all have similarities when it comes to our struggles and our dealings with white people across the world. It's the same, but it's...
You're saying foundational. I mean, people who are really from this soil.
Yeah, I know about as far as like the indigenous.
We have something in common with the struggle of Africans and Caribbeans. Is that what you're saying?
No, I would say it's the same, but it's also different. It's kind of like a yes and no
we
answer.
We have a unique struggle. Our struggle is uniquely American.
Right.
They don't have a uniquely American struggle. They're not being targeted. We're the ones being targeted. They're not being redlined. We're the ones being. They don't have a whole system that's designed to keep them down here in America. Maybe they got something totally different going on in their homeland. But when they come,
right. It's like Jim Crow over here and apartheid over here. You know, like I said, it's like Jim Crow over here and apartheid over there. It's different situations, but in other ways it's kind of similar. But It's like, but
Everybody
at
has
the end of the
suffered
day,
from
well,
life
let me say this:
situations.
it's about respect. Respect my struggle, and I respect your struggle. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about: understanding and respecting.
I don't even think it's
But
about
no
that though, bro.
disrespect. But no
My fault.
disrespect in this. We don't have to respect your struggle in our homeland. Maybe if I go over to Jamaica or Africa, then I can respect their struggle in there. But I'm in my homeland. You got to respect my struggle because I'm in my homeland. You got to adhere to the way I move because I'm in my homeland. You got to assimilate to us. We don't got to assimilate to y'all. That's not true.
That's
That's not
fair.
true.
That's being fair.
Hey, Too Much. Let me say this right quick, Too Much. I think a lot of people from the Caribbeans get it misconstrued also. A lot of y'all are fucking indigenous. Y'all don't even know it. Y'all think y'all from Africa. They pitched y'all the same story they pitched to us. Y'all are fucking West Indians, bro. That's why they call it the West Indies. Y'all don't even fucking know that. It's y'all are West Indians. Y'all
History
are
said
the original people
Africa,
that
the
led
rest
the
of the
settlement.
Caribbean. 90% of the slaves went to the Caribbean. 5
Listen,
million
bro,
went
I
to
know what you're trying to say. Listen, I'm gonna break down the math for you so you can know that I'm not no idiot, bro. First off, it was 12.5 million that was sent here to America. That 10.5 million was sent to the Caribbean. Another fucking the other
480
percentages was
was
sent.
sent here.
Listen, bro,
484
you ain't
was
listening. You ain't listening to what I'm trying to tell you.
I know what you're saying because I was
No,
trying to
because
bring
I
out the
know
same thing when you
I know
interject.
math, bro. Listen, bro, I'm the first person who put the math on TikTok. I'm the first person. I
Well, I
promise
didn't
you
know
on
about that.
God.
Fuck
I
TikTok.
put
Fuck
that on
TikTok.
God.
I'm gonna tell
I'm
you
the
on
first person
TikTok.
who put
Fuck you.
I put
Fuck
that on
TikTok.
years ago,
Are you
bro.
pissing me
I'm the
off right
first
now?
person who put the
Bye.
math down.
You want to talk
You
alone?
not listening, bro. I'm
Brother,
not
stop
trying
being
to. I'm not
emotional.
trying to have a yell match with you, bro.
Stop
I'm
getting
trying to have
emotional.
a intellectual conversation with you and with the panel. I'm the first person who actually put the math down, bro. I'm the
Shouting at
reason
me
why.
and cursing just so tell me shut up. You were doing that. So stop.
One
Oh
more
man,
outburst.
you don't even understand. You don't even understand. You got the understanding from me. You don't even know that.
You're a fool.
That's the
You're a
only you that
fool.
you ain't been knew that your whole life. You only knew it when you
What
got on
the hell is
TikTok.
this? Here, this old black woman.
This shit is crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I put this shit down years ago. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be trying. I give people the information and I dip off. Cause when nobody talking about this shit before I got on here, and that's facts.
So,
That's big facts.
so what you're saying is he doesn't know he's
He
indigenous.
don't even know. He probably be fucking. He probably actually an aboriginal. What they would call an aboriginal. That he don't even know that though. He think
Aboriginal.
he from Africa because they pitched him the same story they pitched us.
Oh, I thought you was meaning like Aboriginal from like Australia, the original
Well, I
Australians.
mean, you got to realize that. Listen, man. Okay, if y'all haven't noticed, if you look at an aboriginal Australian, and then you look at the Olmec fucking face, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You cannot tell me to make them same fucking people. That's the same bloodline right there. They are the Olmec heads, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I'm talking about the real Aboriginal Australian right now today. Those are the same fucking people, bro. The same exact bloodline, bro.
Now, I would
I don't
say
care what nobody say, bro. Only thing you gotta do is look it up.
feature-wise, those Aboriginals in Australia have very unique features. They
Look
don't
it.
look like typical
That's why I'm
Africans.
trying to tell you to look it up, bro. I could post a picture right now. We could put pictures up right now. We can look it up side by side, simultaneously.
You have
We're
certain.
not in the goddamn 1992. Well, we can't do this shit. We can do it right now.
I do believe Africa, the motherland, is the first jump off point where
Man, listen, bro. Africa ain't nowhere near what the hell going on, bro.
I would say
That is the defer. That's to throw you off. That's to
No,
throw you
you
off the
turn off
scent.
yourself.
America is
have.
the
The
land of
feeling
milk
is
and
turn off
listen.
yourself.
Whoa.
I'm
Let
telling
me
you
say
now.
this, bro. I'm just gonna say this right quick, and I'm gonna be quiet. America is the land of milk and honey. This is the sweet land, bro.
No,
This is the land where everything come from, bro.
brother, you're
This is
stupid.
this
You
is
are
it.
so illiterate. You are
Hey,
talking out
bro,
your
how the
ass.
fuck am I? Do you know what illiterate means, bro?
You don't know.
I would say
Can you explain illiterate to me?
You have
You don't know. Just go.
Africa, you have all different
know what
types
it
of
is.
Africans. All the Africans don't look the same. Like you have like Ethiopians are very distinct.
I can tell you how these people actually. I can tell you how Africans got to where they are, bro. I can tell you
that look Asian, but pretty much you have to sticking with the facts. Certain Africans that look Asian, but even that, the way I'm saying it sounds crazy because I should say Asians look African.
You can say it sound crazy, but how about you just look at the features? Look at the phenotypes, bro. Look at the phenotypes. Only thing I'm giving you is something. I'm giving you some light homework, bro. Look at the Australian Aboriginal and look at the Olmec head. That's all I'm telling you. That's light homework. That's something small. That ain't nothing big.
Hold on.
Look it up.
Hold on. Let me say this. Listen. This is the problem with everybody came from Africa nonsense. Okay. There are so many, and it's a theory. It's not even a fact. It's just a theory that people are trying to run with and say it's a fact. Okay. Listen, there's an equator, family, and it goes all over the globe. To pinpoint Africa and say the equator started in Africa, that's a damn lie. Now, I'm of the theory, okay, and there's many theories, that everything came from America. Because if you notice, Africa's probably the most talked about. America's probably the least talked about. But to say that things weren't happening simultaneously is just not logical.
Facts. Big facts.
Just not logical.
So you're saying like Africa wasn't like the first?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the first. Especially if there's another theory where we believe that everything jumped off from many different places at the same time. There's another theory out there that says that if we believe in Pangea, right, the world just kind of just split into these 7 continents, and there was people on this side and there was people on that side. Again, I agree, Africa is the most talked about, but to believe that Africa was the only thing in existence, and then everybody just kind of spread out from there, that's kind of crazy.
I think it just goes off. That's where the oldest bones were found.
Can I answer one question?
Actually, the oldest bones were found in the America, South America, the Luzio. Actually,
let me just say this right quick. This is what I do, bro. I drop little gems for people who know how to interpret it to people who not at that level yet. I'm not gonna call y'all stupid. I'm not gonna call y'all slow, but I'm just gonna say that I drop gems. Some people catch on and they be like, oh yeah, let me do some research on that. And then they do research and they be like, oh man, bro just said some crazy shit that I ain't never heard of. And then they do their research and they realize like, oh yeah, that shit actually facts. Look up www. Everybody should know what www mean when it come down to the internet. This shit ain't nothing new.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Real quick, because I was making a point.
Do you believe in the Bible? Do you believe in any?
I'm glad you brought that up because I'm gonna use a person from the Bible to explain what I'm saying. Do you know who Melchizedek was?
Of course, I know who Melchizedek was.
Okay, who was Melchizedek?
He was a black priest of God.
Well,
he came after the order. Melchizedek came after the order of Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Of which God? The Most High God, right?
The Most High God, yeah.
And he had no beginning, and he had no ending. That means they did not know when and where he came from, but they recognized his spirit and his holiness and his righteousness. He was the very first person that people ever gave a tithe to. Am I correct?
Yeah. Abraham tithe.
So guess what? Well, guess where Melchizedek came from?
Where?
America.
Really? You sure about that?
America. Yeah.
You sure about that?
He don't want to believe that. He not gonna believe that.
You know why? You know why I can deduce that? You know why I can deduce that, sir? Because they did not know he didn't come from Africa. He didn't come from Asia because they told you he had no beginning, he had no end, and they knew not where he came from. And the only thing that the Bible does not talk about is the Americas.
But I can tell you something. I can tell you something now. Did you ever read the book of Enoch? Did you ever read the book of Enoch? Because Enoch said exactly
I read the book of Enoch.
where he came from.
𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie came from the Americas, what y'all call the new country. It's really the old country. It's really the more pyramids and mounds come from this side than y'all side.
This is where the pyramids came from, bro. It's obvious. The step pyramid came from over here.
Egypt is all Africa. Black people.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Listen to this, Apostle. Listen to this, Apostle. This is where the Moors got their game from and how they were able to go over there and conquer.
I know. But this is
got
black
it from
people,
over here.
bro.
Did
These
you
are
know?
black people, bro.
Hold on, Apostle.
Bro, these are Africans like you.
Listen. Did you know that there was a Paleo Hebrew language here in the Americas first? Because if you look up the definition of Hebrew, it means crossing over from one body of water to another body of water.
Okay.
That's where you get Hebrew. Hebrew means crossing over.
Okay.
And specifically a body of water you had to cross over. If I'm in Africa, there's no body of water we're crossing over. We're not talking about the Mesopotamian river and we're talking about a body of ocean like the Atlantic, the Pacific. Melchizedek came from here. And just like in Africa, they speak Swahili. There's 5 languages that help everybody communicate. There's Swahili, there's Dutch, there's German, there's French, and then there's English. Those are the 5 languages that they kind of use. Without those 5 languages, those 3,000 tongues, they couldn't even talk to each other. Well, the same kind of way was over here in the Americas. We had many different tribes who had different tongues, but there was a kind of a similar language that everybody knew that they used to talk to other tribes and do trade and do business and just get along. It wasn't Swahili. It was a Paleo Hebrew type of language. That's how I can say that Melchizedek.
Well, if you study that, I will have to go into some in-depth studies behind you, because I've never studied what you're saying about Hebrew and Swahili and all that. So I might have to go into in-depth.
Well, okay. First of all, how can you be apostle and you don't even know about the Hebrew? Like, you haven't done any study on the Hebrew.
No. I read about the Hebrew, but the point is, what you're trying to bring out to me about America.
But you read about it. I can
go to that.
Hold on, sir. I can speak Hebrew, and I'm not even an apostle. I just do research.
Well, I do research, but I don't have to speak Hebrew better.
You're claiming a position of authority as an apostle. You know what? An apostle is similar to a pioneer. That means you make things. That means you create things when there's no infrastructure. You put the infrastructure in place. When you need a real miracle, you go to an apostle. You don't go to nobody who's a fake proclaiming apostle.
I hear that.
They start
churches.
No, I hear what you say.
Hey, look,
Apostle. I understand.
Hey, Apostle, I just want to ask you this one question, since you feel like I'm an idiot. How many?
No. You were coming at me, brother. I don't want to come at you.
I never came at you, bro.
Apostle doesn't get emotional like that, brother.
Okay.
No, you can't tell me that. He was coming to me very disrespectful. I never right to defend myself. I'm not a little boy that anybody could address me anyhow. I'm not that. You're not going to talk to me anyhow.
Is America being invaded?
Respect is mutual, okay? If you give me respect, I give you. And if you don't,
you know what? I think you. I believe that you thought that I was somebody else when I started speaking. You probably thought I was somebody else. I wasn't that guy. I wasn't coming at you. I was just speaking upon what the topic was at the time. I wasn't speaking directly at you though.
So hold on. Let me go to. I can't even read your name. But you're at the bottom. Go ahead and unmute your mic. You go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to know where Garden of Eden was. Garden of Eden was.
And the Garden of Eden was in Africa. Africa.
That's what they say, but some people might say
no. Here why is true, because my last 3 years working for international institution.
Apostle, I think this brother was down here speaking though.
Okay, go on. Let him go. Fine, no problem.
You know, and even if it was in Africa, so what's the point? But some people don't believe that. Some people believe that
Well,
America
the
is
point
older
is,
than Africa. But go ahead.
well, the point is, if it was in Africa, the first man and woman that was in Africa, so everybody else came from Africa, right?
Okay, you can do that, but that doesn't make everybody continental Africans. Because I'm not a continental African. You can do that. You can say everybody has African descent, but not everybody is African. Otherwise, you have to include the YT people too. So why aren't you telling the YT people that they're African? And why are you running down foundational Black Americans and indigenous Black Americans and saying that we're African? Why are you running us down and you're not going after your brother, the YT man, because he's over there on the same he's over there in the same vicinity as y'all. We're on the whole other side of the world. If we cut the world in half, right? This is the West, y'all the East. What do y'all have in common with us here in the West? Because we're our own unique ethnic group over here. Maybe the first man came out of Africa or came out of Garden of Eden, and that's, we don't know where the Garden of Eden was. Some people say it was Africa. Okay, fine, I'll give it to you. But what does that mean about us over here in America? We're not continental Africans. Why aren't you telling the YT man or the Asian man or running down the Jamaicans even and saying stop calling yourself Jamaican, call yourself African Jamaican? Why aren't you saying that to them?
Then why are you saying Melchizedek was from the America as well? The first man and woman was from
Because there's so many theories out there. There's about 3 theories. There's the out of Africa theory, there's the Pangea theory, and then there's America is really Africa. Some people believe America is Africa and Africa is America. Like it was just flipped and told backwards. So those are the 3 theories that we have to work with. I tend to believe that, hey man, everything started in America because we got more pyramids and. Matter of fact, all your spices come from America. Your tomatoes, your maize, that comes from over here. All your camels, guess where your camels originated over here? Okay, so I'm just saying. They had to import what was here in America and bring it over to Africa. And y'all still use tomato today. Tomato is native to America.
All I ask y'all, man, do y'all research, bro. Just do y'all just research it. Yo, and then come back and then start talking and then start like
now. Listening, if you guys ever come to New York and go to the American history,
bro, I done been to New York, bro.
Bro, you need to chill. You need to chill. You got enough time to talk. You got to give people time to talk to, bro.
I
just keep intercepting.
I just got on the panel. How I had enough time to talk. What are you talking about, bro?
You've been talking all the time, bro.
Man, you need to gather yourself, bro. You need to gather yourself.
You been talking more than anybody else.
Hey, you can't beat me in anything, bro. Like real talk, you can't beat me in nothing. So you need to just calm down. Real talk. You cannot beat me in anything, bro.
You don't know nothing because you just
don't know.
Okay. You don't know a crap.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Apostle. How many voyages did it take to come to America from 1615 to 1863 to 1860?
Just say that history doesn't exist. So
I'm asking you. I'm talking about based off your knowledge. Based off your knowledge, bro. I just said. Based off your knowledge, bro. Listen. Based off your knowledge.
Brother, you stupid. You just say African history don't
based off your knowledge.
You're stupid.
Let me make it clear. Let me make it clear for you, Apostle.
You're stupid.
Hold on.
Based off your knowledge, how many voyages did it take?
Nothing. You can't come at me and think I'm gonna sweet with you. No, you're stupid. You're stupid.
Because you can't. I know that you fear me, bro.
Do y'all hear me talking? I'm the host. Just relax. We got to get some clarity. Listen. All this yelling, we got to bring that down. Leave the emotions out of it. Let's bring your logic, but leave the emotions out of it. Stop getting emotional. Listen, you can be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. If someone debates you and they prove you wrong, just accept it. Don't keep arguing.
Don't accept that. He cannot accept defeat. That's why I know he's weak. He cannot accept defeat. He's weak.
You talking over me is not going to do anything, sir. Okay? You're not going to overtalk me. Just relax. Now, there was a person in the comment that says camels are an Arab thing. All you got to do is, listen, the brother down at the bottom was saying all you got to do is use Google. It's right there. If you Google it, camels are originated in North America. How in the hell did they get to Africa or the Middle East? Someone had to bring it over there.
Okay, so since creation started,
I understand that my voice rattled a lot of people, bro. I understand that my voice really terrifies a lot of people.
Stop playing
You
up
know what
with
I'm
your
saying?
switcher, girl.
And he's
Stop
one of the
voice
people that I
rattle,
know
boy.
that he's
Who your voice
terrified
is
of
rattle?
my
I gonna
voice.
die. You're
Why
a
are
fool.
you over
You
talking?
can sit here and try to fight and try to battle it, bro, but you can't battle me,
You
bro.
voice can't rattle me, boy. You stupid. You just
You
like
can't battle
you
me,
ego.
dog.
You got a lot of ego.
He said I got an ego. How I got
Brother,
an ego?
how do you have the name Apostle and you are the most off the chain,
I
off the
don't care
Richter?
when you come to
Hey
me like a
man,
fool and
listen.
address your brother.
I
Jesus called
always
them
hey,
fool,
listen.
brother.
Every time I speak, bro,
Jesus
I
called
rattle
them fool,
demons,
brother.
bro.
What you
My
talking about?
voice is like a bell to demons, bro. I'ma rattle
No,
them.
you're the
I'm
demon.
gonna make them come
You
out.
are the
I'm
demon,
gonna make
not
them
me. You
demons
are
come
the
out
demon.
every time.
Use the
Every
demon, you
time.
donkey. Use the demon, you donkey.
Oh my
Use the
God,
donkey. You
man.
can't call nobody
Listen,
demon. You
hey,
want to come
if you,
disrespectful and
hey,
people
hey,
must
listen,
bow
if
to
you're a
you. You
pastor
want
of a
people bow
church,
to you.
don't come
Fool.
up here.
Who
Don't
bowing
come
to
up
you,
here.
eh? I'm bowing to a
Because
stupid
this
fool
is
like
what's
you.
gonna happen.
I'm bowing to you for what?
Especially you
Who's
Taylor
you?
pastors.
Look, why he feel like he got a bout of me, bro? Look, why he feel like he got
You
a bout
feel
of me?
this is what you want I to do. This is what you want me to do, but I ain't doing that to you. Who is you about
Oh
to
my
about to
God,
Christ, not to
man.
you?
Hey man, he said I came not with persuasive speech, but I came with power.
I ain't coming with no speech. This guy won't accept. I'm sending him to the American Museum of Natural History, and that history museum tells you the origin of
This
man.
is what we
It
call
tells you the origin
apostle
of man.
babble.
Don't tell me nonsense. Don't tell
Apostle
me
babble.
nonsense. This
Look,
guy knows
look.
nothing.
When we battling, when we talking about intellect, bro, when we just talking and we just
Is
going
intellect
about
I talking, dummy?
hold on,
Is intellect I
hold
talking,
on, Apostle. Wait a
screwhead?
minute, Apostle. Wait a
Screwhead?
minute. Hold on, bro.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Like real talk. When I'm just speaking and I'm asking you a question, right? Why do you always feel like I'm trying to make you bow down to me?
Just saying stupid. You said people scared your voice, stupidity. This is what you said.
You said that, you know, this is what you said. You said, I'm not going to bow down to you, brother.
Shut up. Shut up, you stupid mouth. Yeah?
That's what you said. That means you every time I speak, you feel like you have to bow down to me. Why is that? I'm just asking you a question, dog.
I want y'all to find out what church this brother is, or what church, or what he might be a street preacher. What street
you can't label me. You can't label me us. Even Paul contended the scripture us. Paul argued with some of you donkeys that sitting on this ball and think you know, and you don't know trash.
Oh Lord, have mercy, man.
You gotta come to me like y'all
could goes to.
I cannot speak to somebody who don't listen, bro. That's just facts.
You got no intelligence. But you
trying to tell me I have no intelligence? What did I say wrong, bro? What did I say wrong? What makes you feel like I have no intelligence? Please tell me, sir.
Listen what I told you just now. I was telling you all the time that there's a scientific museum in New York.
He mad because his shack was engulfed under the hurricane water. Maybe that's what. Are you mad, sir, because your shack was engulfed under the hurricane water?
Me, I'm in a 4-story building. I'm on the 4th floor, sir.
Okay, so
let me say this to you.
You're in the U.S., right? You're in the U.S., right?
Yes. So what's the point?
The point is you couldn't make it in your homeland. You had to come over here around.
No. Let me burst your bubble, man, because you're talking too much. You need to
couldn't make it over there in your homeland.
America is now digging oil out of my country at 2%. Okay, royalties, right? My country's wealth. They're building their wealth off of countries who don't have the technology.
Apostle, what storefront do you got over there? Seriously, what storefront are you preaching at, brother? So I can show you.
No, you can shop anytime. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
shop in Queens, Brooklyn anyway. Shop in Queens or Brooklyn anyway. It's okay.
Give us the name of your church. What's the name of your church?
Shop at 216 Francis Lewis Boulevard, and we have a conversation.
216 Francis Lewis. What is that in New York?
Queens. Yeah, Queens. Yeah.
So you preach on Queens.
Yeah, I'm in Queens. Yeah,
How big is your church?
over 100.
Okay, so it's a small church. It's a small church.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, kind of small.
And you're
Church.
the apostle of that church, right?
Yeah, so it gives you guys the right to come with people, and when people
Brother, you don't want to try
get
to
aggressive
attack
with you
other
guys,
people, bro.
you
Ain't
want to take
nobody
it
attacking
personal,
you.
right? Well, go ahead. I don't care.
You trying to
I don't care,
attack other people. Ain't nobody trying to minimize you. You trying to attack other
You
people.
trying to do it.
So
You're
when
a liar.
somebody
You
put the
started
mirror
it.
in your face,
Hey,
bro,
let me tell you
when
something.
somebody make you look at the mirror, you get offended by that.
No. He talk about lying. You're lying right now, like a
is it?
zebra. You're lying like a zebra, and want me to have respect for a liar like you? You're a liar.
What did I lie about, bro?
You
Please
should
tell
go to
me
bed
what did I
tonight and
lie
don't wake
about.
up. Or you should go.
Wait a minute.
and never come out to the car alive because you're a liar.
Apostle, what did
You're
I
a
lie
liar.
about?
You're a liar. I don't
What
care
did I
you
lie
say, you're a
about,
liar.
bro?
Curse be you, liar. Curse be you, liar.
You can't tell me what I lie about.
You did because you're trying to say that being black is only about America, not Africa. You guys are trying to say that.
So
black,
Apostle, let me ask you a question, Apostle. Where you said you were in the United States of America?
Yeah, so what's the point?
So that means that being black is in the lens of us. Unless you in your homeland, then being black is under your lens in your homeland. But until
I
you
never
in
said
our
that.
until you in our homeland, then being black is under our lens,
foundational
sir.
stupidity.
So when you here in our homeland and our community, yeah, it's under our lens. We control the narrative of what black is if you in our homeland.
No. You're stupid. You're very stupid. You take
I didn't call you names. I didn't call you out your names. Why you calling me out my name?
And have coffee with your wife because you're very stupid.
I didn't call you out your name. Why you calling me out my name?
No, because you are out of your name. You're talking
I
stupid.
didn't disrespect you. I didn't call you out your name. And you call yourself an apostle and a pastor of a church at 216
I call
Francis
you stupid.
Boulevard.
I don't care what you tell me. I call you stupid. That's it. I don't care.
And that's very interesting to me that
stupid.
you're an
You're
apostle.
stupid. I tell you
from a
right now
church,
that you're stupid. I don't care.
And the fact that you gave the actual address is really interesting. That you really get out here calling people names and saying things like that.
Jesus
like people
called people fool.
show up.
He told the woman, "You're not even worthy to eat the crumbs off this table."
216 Francis Boulevard. When you say stuff online, and people live in New York, I think it's not wise to say stuff online like that and talk down on people.
No, you talk down yourself, and I talk back to you.
The problem
you
is,
talk
bro,
down
you
to me, and I
think
talk
that
back to
you hold on.
You
The
don't
problem is,
listen to me.
apostle.
Do
Hey,
unto
apostle.
others
Hey,
as you have
hey,
them do unto
apostle.
you. Do
The problem
unto
is
others as
this:
you have them
you
do
trying
unto
to
you.
compare
Tell me
yourself
that.
to Jesus, but you haven't walked in Jesus' shoes. You
Yeah,
haven't
no.
did nothing Jesus
called them
done,
out,
bro.
Yo,
You
fool.
cannot walk in
Fool.
that shoes,
Jesus
bro. Your
called them
shoes are
out,
too
dummy.
big for you.
Jesus called them out, dummy. I didn't care
The
what you
shoes
say.
are
You can't
too
put me
big for
down.
you.
You are an
You
idiot.
cannot wear
You
those
want to call
shoes, bro.
people out, and when they call you back out, you're upset.
Jesus never talked down on
Really?
anyone. Even the
Go to
prostitute
the
that was in the
scriptures.
street,
He
he
said
lifted
a
the
wise
prostitute
son.
up.
Here we said,
right?
dummy,
Then he lifted the prostitute
He
up
said a fool.
and gave life and spoke life into the prostitute.
A
He never
fool.
did that.
You are a fool.
But
I don't
but
care
too much.
for
I
you.
might drop because I'm in
I
the
didn't
mountain.
care
But
for
bring
you.
me back up.
You're
Okay,
a fool.
I will.
I don't care what you say. You're a fool. You call.
You know
You
what?
try coming.
What I
coming
realize
to. I
though,
don't
when a
care.
person try to argue with you, that means they really lack intelligence.
You
That's the only
argue
thing
with
you
me,
trying to
then you
do,
lack
apostle.
intelligence because you
Only
were
thing
arguing.
you trying to do is
You
try to
were
cause
arguing.
confusion and yell and
You're
scream, bro.
stupid.
You
You're
do
a
not
liar.
want to debate
You
on
are
a
a
good
liar.
dialogue. You don't want to have a
You
good
are a
dialogue
snake.
because you
You're a
lack
snake.
intelligence, bro.
You are a
You don't have
snake.
the information that
stupid man.
everybody needs to
You're a
have.
stupid
That what
man.
you're
Shut
trying
up.
to persuade the people that you do got.
You're so
Just because
stupid,
you
boy.
yell
You're
and
so
scream.
stupid, boy. You're so
Come on,
stupid,
bro.
boy.
You just
You're
want to
so
call
stupid,
people out
boy.
their name. Let's have a dialogue, bro. Let's let everybody on this
You don't
panel have
want
a
a dialogue.
dialogue
You
with
don't
you,
want a
bro.
dialogue, dummy. See, all you're doing is
Exactly.
talking.
See
You're
what
not
I'm saying?
listening.
Only thing you
You're
can
not
do is call
listening.
people
You're
out their
stupid.
name.
You're stupid.
I haven't called you out
You
your
don't
name.
want to listen.
And
You're
nobody
stupid.
on
You
this
have
panel
nothing.
called
You're
you out your
dummy.
name yet.
You're
Nobody
dummy.
called you out your name yet. But you want to
can't
call
call me.
everybody
You can't call
stupid,
me
slow. You want to call everybody this, that, and the other, but you can't have a dialogue with intellect.
You don't have the intellect. You
Okay,
don't have the
once
intellect.
again, all right,
You don't have the intellect.
okay,
You
let's
need
have
to
an
listen me up
intellectual.
and hear when I
let me
finish
ask you
speaking,
an
dummy.
intellectual question, bro. Let me ask
Listen,
you
stupid.
I want to ask you an intellectual question right now.
Really? Really?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Ready?
You ready? Are you ready?
You ready? Go and tell your wife that, you stupid ass.
I will.
Go and tell your
Okay.
wife
Well,
that, you stupid ass.
I make sure my wife knows
Go
that
and tell your
every
wife
time
that, you stupid
because
ass.
I put my wife in a mindset to where she need to know certain things. You know what I'm saying? I train my wife and I teach my wife. So when I say I train my wife, that means I have to put it in her mind repetitiously.
You
So
treat your
my
wife
thing,
trash.
To let her know
my thing,
where it
Apostle,
goes.
Stupid as you.
my thing, Apostle, is this. You call
Now,
it.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, bro. Wait a
Go
minute,
ahead,
bro.
the final.
Let me just say this right quick. I just want to ask one question to the apostle. And please, apostle, just answer the question like a gentleman. How many voyages did it take for the slave trade to occur? How many voyages did they take to Americas? Don't Google it, bro. Don't try to Google it. I already know the answer off top. I've been knew it. I'm the one brought the information to TikTok. Once again, how many voyages did it take for the slave trade to supposedly to take place, bro? How many?
Jesus Christ, he left.
Oh man, he done left. It's 36,000 voyages, bro. If you did not know, I'm gonna give you the information. 36,000 voyages.
Francis Court or Francis Street in Queens. Y'all remember that address, man?
216 Francis Lewis Boulevard. I can't forget that. 'Cause I know exactly where that's at.
All right,
So
y'all
that's
go,
the crazy part. I'm always
go to
in
that
New York.
brother's church. Y'all go check out that brother's church, man, and see how he preaching. He probably be rating his members. Now y'all know y'all supposed to tithe. He's probably locking the door.
Tell y'all this too. I didn't call AI in a lie, so y'all better stop listening to AI. I didn't trip AI up. You know what I'm saying? I should have put the video out, but I don't even give a damn. Y'all just listen to what I'm trying to tell you right now. If you ain't got to listen to me. Do your own research. Put AI to the test and actually make sure you ask it critical questions that you really want to know and break it down because it's gonna give you some bullshit, and then you got to counter that. You know what I'm saying? Once you ask AI, you gonna realize that shit gonna lie to you like a motherfucker.
The final boss. Let me ask you a question, brother.
Go ahead.
Who is the largest ethnic group in the United States? Who is that?
Say that again.
Who is the largest ethnic group in the United States?
In the United States? I would believe it would be my people as far as what we consider Black Americans, but we really don't know because they lie with the statistics and they put everybody else on their roles and their little.
We do know. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna break down the numbers to you because I'm the first one that brought these numbers to the table. Okay. There's about roughly around 50 million or more Black Americans ethnically. That's the largest. The second largest is 45 million, which is German American. Then under German American, it's Mexican American with 36 million. Then it's 24 million Irish Americans. And then there's 20 million English Americans. Now I want you to understand that especially a lot of our Black Americans, we come from the South. Okay, the reason why they had to bring in criminals from Europe, which was the first wave of immigrants to come into this country, was because we were the largest. Now they couldn't tell us that we were the biggest, even though it's kind of common sense. Because we own them a lot of them plantations, family. We own those plantations. They just kind of took it over.
Man, listen, bro.
See, we wasn't living in teepees. That's the Native American.
Hey man, speak that shit, bro. I swear, bro. We wasn't walking around with feathers in our hat, bro. I want to be real too.
We had buildings.
Yeah.
We had constructs that we were living in, and they kind of just came and said, "Oh, kind of like what they did over there in Israel, right? When they said, when they told the Palestinians, you don't live here no more," even though the Palestinians let them in, live in their house, and then when they went out to mosque one day, they came back, the locks was changed, and they said, "This is our house now." That's kind of what they did over here in the U.S. already too. We went out to work the field or whatever we did. We came back and they said, "Oh yeah, this
They
plantation
did
that
it
y'all
here
built,
first. Did with the blueprint. I got you. Did
this
with the
plantation,
blueprint.
oh this is ours now, and y'all can stay out in the field and work, and we gonna build y'all some shacks to live in, and we gonna stay in the big house." We are the largest ethnic group in the United States, and we've always been. The only thing that makes them larger than us is when they create a construct, a social construct called white versus black. Because what they did was they allowed
Exactly.
the Irish, the German, the Poland, the Italians, the small hats, the Hispanics, the Middle Easterns, and the list goes on. The Somalians, they allowed them, the East Africans, they allowed them all to be white. YT.
And they think we don't know that. The problem is they think we don't know that. That's why they want to try to man, listen, just like I just told Buddy, they trying to hit us with the flim flam. They try to tell us we all Africans so they can be overruling over us once they get established whatever they trying to establish, because they lied and them told them that that's what's going to happen.
The African American came around in 1988 by Jesse Jackson, and that was and Jesse Jackson. What is he? What is he labeled tribally?
I think he Cherokee, ain't he?
Cherokee family. So he said he's a Cherokee on paper, but he wants to call all of it because he's Boule. He wants to call all the rest of us African American. Family, that was a design to separate us from the land, separate us from the soil. That was a design. Listen, the African Sixth Union, that was a design that Obama put in place. That's another scheme. So they can come over here and get resources from America and funnel them to Africa under the guise of the black community.
And, hey, bro, listen. Hey, bro, everything that you saying, I don't even know why I can't explain. I'm not trying to make it about me. Fuck that. But look up Ellis Island, bro, if you ain't even already know.
Oh, I know Ellis Island. Ellis Island was the first wave of immigrants, and they're all criminals.
Come on, bro.
They're all the degenerate. They're the ones that started the gangs in this country. The organized crime and the scamming rings that they brought that to America. That's not us. They just put they just made us the face of crime, but they actually brought in the crime.
And that's the thing was too. The conditions,
the La Cosa Nostra, right?
Yeah.
The Tammany Hall brothers, the Dead Rabbits, the Bowery Boys. You know, all those, the natives, all those is 1830. Okay, we were still in slavery, by the way. A lot of us were still enslaved. We had some free black walking around, but there was a lot of us that was still enslaved. How could we start any other crime? When they brought the crime, they brought the scam.
Yeah, we learned. The people that at that time learned it from them. They learned it from them.
It was just a lot of that ghetto behavior that people try to talk about and pin on us. That was the Irish.
They had the first ghettos. The ghettos was given to them. Everybody know this.
Everybody know the 5 points. Everybody know about the 5 points in New York, right? That's where it all came from. The 5 points in New York.
Talking about the boroughs.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's where it all came from. The 5 points in New York. That's where it all came from.
Everybody know, man. If you don't know, I mean, if y'all don't know that, man, listen, y'all need to know it. Y'all need to learn, bro. Like everything that the indigenous people from America, the Aboriginals, we gathered the information from them because they know out of 3 generations they can destroy your history. They can destroy it. They figured it out. They figured it out from the Moors. I'm gonna give it to you like that. The Moors thought that they was gonna be the ones who was gonna run the ship because they the ones who brought them over. The Moors brought them over thinking that they was gonna be the front runner.
The Moors were black Europeans. And
yeah.
And let's keep it real, family. They learned the game from us. They're the ones
Yes,
that
sir.
populated.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah,
They're the ones that
they know
brought
the
them over here.
landscape. They know everything that we were
They're the
doing
ones
over here.
that knew that Paleo Hebrew language to speak to us because every explorer, when they brought, think about this. Why would you need a black European to come speak to foundationally black or indigenous black here in the Americas? Because
That's
they
what.
they
Hey,
need
bro.
to
Hey, look.
know.
I already followed you, bro. Like honestly, I just followed you. Man, hopefully you follow me back. But man, I'm definitely gonna tap in, bro. Like shit, cause hey, man, this shit need to be this need to be headline, bro. I
Man,
ain't even lying, bro. Like, I'm tired of this bullshit, man. Me personally,
man,
I'm tired of all this bullshit ass information that they trying to kick to us. I'm
man.
tired of it.
Listen, all you gotta do is research. If you just research it, it's right there. And if you do, the most important thing that people need to do is their genealogy. Once they start doing their genealogy, it's like all of a sudden all that propaganda and witchcraft is just going to wear off. The moment you do your genealogy, it's like all of a sudden the veil that was covering your eye that was preventing you to see, you're gonna be able to see now because the paperwork is there. They couldn't erase the paperwork, y'all. They're so arrogant. They didn't erase the paper. Now they probably trying to do some of that stuff now, but it's too late. It's too late. We already done seen. We already done traced our ancestry, and we know who we are. We know where we come from. There's no African or no Caribbean in my bloodline on both sides of my family whatsoever. How do I know that? Because I did my genealogy. Y'all see the LV in my name? That stands for lineage. I'm lineage verified. So I don't got a reason to lie to y'all. I'm here to speak the truth and stand on truth. That's all. If you go to the Harvard, see Harvard has all the manuscripts of of all the voyages that came over from Africa, and according to Harvard, you know how many Africans actually came over here? I'm talking about straight from the manifest. Only 90,000. Family, listen to me. 90,000 African slaves actually made it to the United States. The only way, listen, if you say you African, then that means you got a relative over there in Africa. If you don't got a relative over there in Africa that is alive, you ain't African. If you don't got a relative in the Caribbean that is alive, then you're not Caribbean. See, you know what's crazy? See, when Mexicans, when they do their DNA and they try to claim indigenous, you know where their indigenous comes from? Central America, Mexico. They have no indigenous roots here in the United States. They keep claiming they do, but they don't. I'm Apache, I'm Navajo, but when you do their DNA, where does it send them to? Mexico, Central America. They belong over there. And they got living relatives to prove it. That's another thing. They got living relatives over in a different country. They ain't got no living relatives over here in the United States because they're not from here. Every time I do my DNA, you know what my DNA says? Black American, Black American, Black American, Black American, all the way down to my 8th cousin. Black
Hey, too
American.
much. I'm gonna tell you like this. Too much. I did so much research, bro. I mean, of course I got I got a southern dialect. Motherfucker be like, oh yeah, you slow, you don't know nothing. You sound like you from the South. Motherfucker just don't know, bro. I'm
My
way more
daddy's from
advanced than
Alabama,
niggas know.
man. My daddy's
Huh?
from Alabama. He got that southern talk, that southern drawl, and people would, my dad taught me the word how to play possum. That's what you play
Exactly. I
possum.
play a fool all day. I can talk. I can
Don't
talk
go
in
off what
a
they
corporate
sound like.
dialect if I want to.
Go on because a lot of them brothers you think is slow in the South, their mind is working faster than yours.
Man, listen, you ain't lying. But I done did so much research, man. Listen, I did so much research, bro. It made me stop doing research. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I done did so much research. I done got so past. I done reached the stars to the point of where it's like, bro, I don't even want to know no more because I done figured it all out. You hear what I'm saying? I done seen it all. I done got to a plateau to where I done seen everything I needed to see. And I know why people act the way they act. And I know how different races interact with each other. I done got enough to where I'm comfortable. I ain't gonna say I know it all to where God level is because I don't want to go there. You hear what I'm saying? Some people want to get God intellect. I don't want that because that's a burden now, bro. I understand that God has a burden upon him, upon her, upon it, upon whatever, whatever diversity, however people perceive God to be, whatever God is to them, the ultimate, the almighty. Listen, bro, I done seen it all. I done seen enough to where I'm comfortable. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't even want to research no more. But what I will do, I will see the people who actually have done research. I will see the people who actually have, who do care. I will see those things in people, and I will gravitate to it. I'm not gonna go outside of that. I'm gonna be around people who have those who. I would share my intellect and I would drop it here and there. I didn't want to argue with bro. I don't know why the fuck he started wanting to argue with me. He said I'm trying to rule him. I don't know. I don't know where the hell why he felt like I'm trying to rule over him. I swear I'm not. I'm not trying to rule over nobody. I'm not trying to dominate nobody. I'm not trying to take over nothing. But I just want to share knowledge, bro. That's it.
That's it. And
that's
all
it.
we do, man. We build
And I
something.
want to build, and I want our people to build, and I want our people to get up out this fucking slumber that we are in, bro. Because we're in a slumber. They have put us to sleep, which would be the American dream. They put us in that dream, and we really think that that's a real place to be, and it's not. And we know that.
Right.
Our spirit know that. And the only thing it takes for brothers like you and brothers like who everybody who follow you, man, to wake up out of that.
Yeah, we indigenous.
Oh, we gonna wake up. We gonna.
We
What
indigenous.
you say, Mr. Beavis? Go ahead.
Yeah, we indigenous to America. I'm indigenous.
I don't disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
At least to the United States.
I mean,
shit, me neither. I don't disagree. Hell no. I know we are. That's the whole thing. I know if you know that you are, bro, you know that you are. It just
what tribe? What tribe you from?
What tribe am I from?
Mm-hmm.
No,
well, on my mother's side it's 𝗖𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁. On my dad's side it's Blackfoot.
Okay.
And there could be some more tribes up in there, but I'll tell you this: when I did my paperwork, when I did my genealogy, my great uncle, right? I have a great uncle, and it's crazy. This is how crazy. This is how easy it is to catch the lie and catch him in a lie. My great uncle, right? He's labeled full-blooded 𝗖𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁. Okay. My grandfather, Negro or color, but they have the same mother and same father.
Yeah, wordplay.
That's the crazy. That's how easy it is to catch the lie. Okay. Matter of fact, I wish when I come back on live again, Miss NJ, I got to show you some stuff. I was talking with my brother the founder, and he was going over some of his paperwork that he found on his family, and we're looking at the job titles, the description. You know, this is coming straight out of West Virginia and Virginia, right? Matter of fact, I can just pull it up. I'm gonna read this to y'all. I wish I could show y'all, but I'm gonna read it to y'all because I got it. I just don't have it updated on my phone. But let me pull this up for you. Y'all gonna trip out on this. Y'all gonna trip out on this. Y'all gonna trip out on this. Hold on. Here we go. Right here. Here we go. Not that one. Hold on. This one. Nope, not that one. Okay. No, not that one. Not that one. Hold on, let me bring this one up. Hold on, this one right here. Hold on. Okay, so it has the labels here. Hold on. This is not that one either. Hold on. I'm right in the vicinity. Hold on. So it has the labels here, right? Where it tells you who is what. Okay. And it says, I'm gonna just read it. Let me pull it back up. Hold on. Go to the index here. Hold on. Okay. Okay, listen. Name: William Beverly. Color. This is out of the Library of Virginia, by the way. The 𝗤𝗏𝗄𝐻 County Registry of Free Negroes and Mulattoes. William Beverly. Color. Yellow. Now, these are all black people that we would consider black. But this is how they classified them, okay? William Beverly.
Wow.
Color. Yellow. Tall. One arm. Free status. Emancipated. Where emancipated? Rockbridge County, Virginia. Registration number 1. Image number 2. Name: George Knight. Color: yellow.
Yeah.
Free status: emancipated. Where emancipated? Bath County. Registration number 2. Image 2. Okay. Watt Smiley. Sex: male. Color: black. Scar on his right. Description: scar on his right arm or wrist scars on his throat and one on his right one. Height: 5'6'5", 5'6.5 inches. Free status: emancipated. Where was he emancipated? Rockbridge County. Registration number 3. Check this out. Henry Thacker, age 21. Sex: male. Color: yellow. Scar on his left hand, immediately above the thumb. Height: 5'11". Free status: emancipated. Where emancipated? Augusta County, Virginia. Registration number 4. Do y'all see that? NJ, I gotta get with you. I got some information. Do y'all see that?
So when they saying yellow, are they talking about mulattoes?
They're talking about mulatto. Yes, they're talking about black folks. See, Virginia, remember they had the one
Bro,
drop.
hold on, FBA. You yellow. You would be considered yellow.
No. They were probably no. They would call me light black. They got light black.
Think about this though. Think about this when we talk about the 18 whatever the fuck, 19 whatever. Our complexion, because you about the same complexion as I am.
Well, hold on.
I was called red. I was called red and yellow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was called red and yellow. I swear to God, on everything I love. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me try to cam up right quick. I'm just gonna show you what I'm talking about.
Look, let me first of all, thank you for bringing me up really quickly. Be careful about talking like that because these Africans that are around here, what they do is they sit there and they take notes on every single thing that you say. I'm telling you right now, single thing that you say, they take notes on it and they cosplay it. I'm telling you that now. I'm telling you that.
Now I hear you.
Oh, I see. You know what? I can see I see your undertones. Who you are? This young man, whoever's on the screen. Yeah, I saw that.
So, yeah, man. Listen, I'm
gonna call you. I'm definitely gonna call you tomorrow, or depends on when you get off the live. Because yes,
hit me up because I got some. I don't know. Let me go back on the big screen real quick. Hold on.
Don't show. You know what? Because I'm telling you, you got the ones that. Well, I'm telling you what they do. They come into the live. They'll listen to everything, and then they start tethering, and they go from different live to different live, talking about, oh, I'm indigenous to this country. And, they're basically taking all this information and lying off of it.
Yeah, and that's what. And you know what though? But here's the thing.
Hey, did y'all see that though? Did y'all see my complexion?
I saw you. I saw the undertone.
They tried to get me. They tried to trick me to get my face in the camera.
That's right. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
They tried to trick me. Yeah.
But to your point, too much. You're absolutely. Remember, I told you that there were a few distinct qualities. When you just said those, you knew exactly what it was. When we were talking about how you can tell how they actually completed and that paper genocide, because that's exactly what it was.
If I can get the whole thing, see, he said yellow meant mulatto, right? I'm gonna tell you that they got mulatto. It didn't mean.
But I'm telling you right now, because of the fact, like I said before, even in my documentation,
have a word for
because when you hear mulatto, when you hear negro, when you see color, those are dead giveaways. All of them.
Classification, bro. That's all they did. They would just classify people.
That is exactly
based off whatever they wanted to classify them as. It was all
because they needed to separate you from the land. They were trying to separate us from the land. And that's the whole thing. As long as because you were not classified, if they could get you away from the classification to move you away from your tribe, there are thousands of tribes. That's why when these uneducated idiots talking about, oh, if you Indian, what was your language? Including the natives. Let's start there. The Siberian Asians talking about what was your native language. It depended on your tribe. Try me next. Okay? Next. They were always talking. They did not have one blanket language, you dummies.
I wanted to say
what? You were you are the most non-intelligent people I have seen in my life when reading is fundamental.
I wanted to say this too. That tribe shit, that's not even our people, bro. All that I hate to say it like that, but when they try to claim native or indigenous, and they try to put you in a tribe, that's not even our people. That's not even how we rock for real.
But the whole thing is,
that's how they classified you.
But that's what I'm saying. That whole entire classification, when you look at it, because just like you said, I listened to everything that you said about, you did so much research that you don't even want to, you know who everyone is. You no longer want to, there's no need to even have a conversation. I'm not even going to dignify you with the response. Game over.
Okay, hold on.
Because guess what? Watch this. Let me just put it out there, and I'm not going to say anything else. Okay. How about this? The Bureau of Indian Affairs knows who we are. That's all needs to be said. Point blank. Period.
That's facts. That's facts.
That's on everything. So I don't care if you call yourself Sky from the Blue, run around the tree, whatever it is. Guess what? Your family. The Bureau of Indian Affairs know exactly who you are. I said what I said.
Okay, hold on real quick. That Negro, did you ever send me? Didn't y'all have something today? That Negro, go ahead and come off your off of mute, brother.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Didn't y'all supposed to have something today? I never got anything sent to me.
No, it's because it's 11, like it's gonna start here, right? On TikTok. I wanted you guys.
You're breaking up really badly.
Yeah, you're breaking up, brother. Say it again.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to give everyone stuff out because I know, even though I trust these people, I know y'all ain't familiar with them, and you know how we are with the family code. So I wanted y'all to come in here with me. The TikTok will start at 11. So I wanted y'all to come in here
11
with me.
at night, 11 or 11 a.m.
Yep. No. Right now, like in 24 minutes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's happening. I just didn't want to give everyone shit out. I mean, we family, so I ain't with none of that. I want y'all to be comfortable with it. I'm sure you guys will co-sign on it. Red Hills lady is amazing, and that's who will be holding the set.
She's in the Telegram. Yes, indeed. Yes.
Oh,
indeed.
you already okay? So I didn't know that just shows you who I am, the mulatto. Let me. I heard y'all talking about mulattoes, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. The mulatto in here pulling for that American Negro car. I didn't want to give everyone's information. I didn't know you knew her. Too much.
Yeah, I know
But she
radio.
is
Yeah, she's in our
amazing.
Telegram. She's in our Telegram. That's a sharp.
Okay, we're going, and then we will have. She will give out the Zoom link to this meeting, and she gives everyone's information. You know,
Okay.
so
Man,
I
I
am
got my
productive.
list. I got my 100 list already. So I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
got your 100 list. I got my 100 list already, so I'm ready. So yeah,
Right.
I was going to end it at about 8 anyway. So are you sending me that link or is she sending me that link?
Well, I'll send it to you as soon as she puts the link up for the TikTok tonight. I'll send it straight to you and everybody. I mean, all of us is coming. Ishmael, shit.
Okay.
Hey
There's
man,
so
make
many
sure
people.
y'all at me in that joint, man. Make me.
Yeah,
I'm trying
yeah,
to get
too
there.
much. Yeah, too much. Make sure everybody gets it in here. If you ain't following me though, follow me. This is that mulatto Negro out here
Yeah,
jamming,
follow
trying to
our
make
brother,
things
that
happen
Negro
for our
jamming.
people.
Follow that brother.
I'm gonna follow
Yes, sir.
you right now.
Yep. And definitely I will follow my people back without a doubt. But yeah, 11,
They're
and then we'll
working
come
on
up
some
with the Zoom
legislation,
link.
y'all. They're working on some legislation. They're gonna get some things
Yeah, I
directly
just follow.
into Trump's hand. So this is going straight to this. This is bypassing everything and going straight to Trump's desk. So that's what they're working on.
Yeah, talk about it behind the scenes because again, I love everyone. This is me, and you guys know I'm from the indigenous side, but I'm going to say this. One of the things that I don't trust is
Hold on, that was love that was talking.
I don't trust those
Wait a minute.
cosplayers. I don't trust them.
I'm gonna follow you too, love.
Please do. I reached out to you. I got you on the back end.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to follow you right. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Yes,
You
I
locked
got
in.
You
you.
know what I'm saying
We
is
locked in.
they're working on something behind the scenes that's going to go directly to the desk of Trump. So
That's all needs to be done. Yeah.
That's all that's going
But
on. And
and all they need to understand is that they talked all they like to speak and talk real hot and all reckless and nasty. Okay, like I said to on our side, like I said to them before. Oh, they thought that nobody had power. Oh, you're the. I said okay. I told you that everything that you do and say on this app, and I have been in technology since I was 10, and that's over 30 years. Do you understand that? I'm telling you what I know, not what I think. You keep all this hot stuff and popping up on people's lives and continue to dispute this rhetoric that's terroristic like. Okay? Continue on. That's all I gotta say. Continue on. Because you are a direct threat to this country of the United States of America. I don't care if you claim and think that you are a United States citizen. You were naturalized. And guess what? Trump will get you up out of here. Watch.
I'm telling you, America is being, I can't say the word behind me. I'll just say tested and challenged.
They know who we are, bro. They and young lady, they know who we are. They already know. They definitely know. You think Trump? Listen, we can get into some stuff about the history of all type of stuff. I'm not even gonna get into that because I'm pretty sure y'all already know. Because I can tell y'all are well researched. Y'all have already done y'all research. I'm not even finna get into that. So
it's not even necessary.
What's understood
doesn't need to be explained.
Hey, now you already know, So yeah, we ain't even finna go through that. But man, damn, what the hell, y'all? I done been in your live a couple times though, bro. I done been already through your lives already, man. It ain't never been like this though.
Yeah, usually I'm on it. I'm on a solutions oriented path. Let me just give y'all some quick updates real quick. If you haven't been to fbacoin.org, go check out fbacoin.org. We're about to launch our first lineage-based community token, and it's never been done before, family. We're the first to do it. Okay, we're doing everything on the blockchain because that's the smartest way.
Hold on, wait, whoa. You said what else? Run that back. You going pretty fast right now, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie. Now. I'm gonna let you finish, but go ahead.
Okay, we're doing a community-based token on the blockchain.
Yeah.
Never been done before, especially with the tokenomics that we got included with our token. It has the
Some great
reward
benefits.
system. It has the loyalty benefits. It has a whale benefit. I mean, it has a
Lots
treasury
of great
attached
benefits.
to it. A treasury attached to it, and that treasury is going to be 100%. It's based off of Dr. Claude Anderson's Powernomics, the buckets, the 5 buckets, the 5 pillars. Okay, we are when we launch this coin, it is in direct opposition of the system that we're trying to come out of. We are going to build a new system for people of the lineage. I don't care if you're indigenous black. I don't care if you're foundational black. I don't care if you're Hebrew Israelite. As long as you have lineage that dates back to this country, at least to the 1870 census, this token is for you. Now, anybody can purchase this token. Anybody can purchase it, but when they do get the token, it's going to fundamentally benefit a lineage. This is our money. We're going to do what we want to do with it. We're going to give out We're going to give out community. We're going to do a community pool to where you can get essentially a loan from the community pool, and we'll loan you some money to start your business. Right? Maybe get your first house. Maybe you got a project with movies.
Hey, bro. Hey, look, listen, bro.
Whatever it is. Hold on, brother.
I ain't trying to cut y'all. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So it's that intricate. It's not a meme coin. It's a utility token, and you can get more information on fbacoin.org. And if you scroll down just a little bit, you'll see join the Telegram. Join the Telegram, and that's where you can ask me whatever question you want to ask me. I'm on there. I'm active. We have about 100+ members in there. We have a Discord with over 500 people in it already. Okay, we're rocking and we're rolling. We're talking to the highest of the high, and we dealing with the whatever you want to call the lowest of the low. We want all our people to get in at the ground floor, but I'm not rushing you. I'm not telling you jump in. I'm telling you do your due diligence first. Whether you wait till we're at 100,000 market cap, 1 million market cap, 10 million, 100, whatever makes you feel comfortable, that's when you get in. Okay, but we are launching within the next couple weeks. Okay, or next week. Okay, we are doing an NFT sale to seed the LP. We're raising $15,000 to seed the LP. Once we raise that, guess what? We're launching. We're going public. Anybody can get it, and it's a wrap.
Yeah, brother, too much. I just want to say I've been watching you talk about your coin for the last year, right? You have said and stood on the fact. Don't believe me. Do your own due diligence since day one. So
exactly,
I'm gonna invest. I just want you to know that, and everyone in here to know that Too Much has been saying that since day one. Do your own due diligence. Look into this yourself.
Listen, I'm not begging anybody. I'm just telling you what we're doing. It has nothing to do with whether you get involved or not. We already got it. As you see, we got over 100+ people on the Telegram, and we got over 500+ in the Discord. So I'm not begging nobody.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm with all the smoke, bro. I'm with everything that you saying, bro, and I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I'm with it.
Join the Telegram.
Please, if y'all can DM me, bro, like put it in my messaging so I can lock it in, so I can go ahead and what I'm saying. Man, listen, bro. I'm with all that. Listen, bro. No. This is what I want to say, bro. I got to say this.
I'm gonna follow you back.
I've been looking for this type of shit, bro. I ain't want to create it myself because I'm not consistent. I'm just gonna be honest.
But you just only one person though. Don't beat yourself up. You're only one person.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of following, and I'm not even looking. I don't want to be famous, bro. I just want to be the guy who you heard you know me, and then you see me. Oh yeah, I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I don't want to be that guy that, oh yeah, I know, bro. We go eat dinner and we go out. If a dinner is being funded, I put in on it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna probably be there.
Brother,
you hear what I'm saying?
I'm a behind the scenes type of cat. I don't ever want to be in the front. But
I love the fact that you are, though. I love the fact that you are.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Where you have to step up and say, if nobody else is gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you got more courage than me, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. You got more
I'm gonna
courage
do
than me.
it. So that's what I did. I said, okay, I'm gonna tell my people what we're doing, and then whether they follow me or not, I felt led. I felt the unction, and I felt like I had the knowledge and the information to do it. And I don't claim to know everything. I just know how to attract
And
the
get
right.
what though? But get what though?
But that's
Anytime I'm gonna put it like
that's
this.
what the perfect leader
Anytime that
does.
you need me, dog. If I can show up, I'm there. And
But
that's
that's
it.
what a leader does.
And I'm telling you that like now. I'm telling you, I put that on my whole soul.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Anytime that you need me, bro, I'm showing up, bro. I feel like you really standing on business. And that's the only time I'm gonna show up. If you ain't standing on business, my nigga, if you start doing some old weird ass shit, I'm out of there.
Hey, just listen, man, listen.
I feel like you standing on business though.
I just say this. I let everybody do their own due diligence. I don't force nobody to do nothing. Listen, we are battling misinformation and mistrust in our community. So I know how it is, brother. So
Yeah,
I'm not here to rush
that's the thing. We hate to trust each other. I'm gonna trust you, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with trusting you.
The
You know what I'm
interesting
saying?
part is our people perish for lack of knowledge. That's
Exactly.
biblical. That's biblical.
The thing,
That's known. Point blank. Period.
But a
The
lot of
main
people,
reason-
a lot of people use that analogy and don't even understand that.
But that's the whole point, because of the fact that when you don't have a plan, again, this is the
I
word,
feel like bro standing on business. I don't give a fuck what nobody saying.
You have to have a vision.
I feel like bro
and you
standing
write
on
it down
business,
on
and I'm gonna ride
he
with
has
him.
been. He has always had that for that vision.
Yeah, I'm riding with him. I'm riding with him.
So here's another thing, also, family. I wanna tell y'all about. Remember, I kept telling y'all we need to put our social media on the blockchain. Remember, I kept telling y'all that.
Oh, here we go. I'm out.
Brother, we are
Negro, please. See, you just fucked up right there.
I knew somebody was gonna pop up. That's why I kept saying what I was saying. Nah, you should have let him keep spilling. You should have let him keep spilling. Cause get what, bro. Listen here.
But see,
one
this
thing
is
about it, when a nigga like him come in, that lets you know somebody else watching.
But that's why I said that you have to remember that you can't say, you can only say certain things. Let me say this. You really have to have, I know we emotional people across the board, we want to say that we stand on, but there's certain things you gotta exercise some of that emotional intelligence and pull that back sometime. Because when you have haters like that one and the other one, user, whomever his name was in the comments, talking about no it won't, no it didn't. You know what? You can calm some of that noise by just curtailing all of the things that everyone needs to know, because those that, just like he said, people who want to know will be in the know.
Listen, bro did not never discourage anybody of nothing. He didn't.
Yeah, hold on real quick. I just got to give these announcements real quick, okay? Listen, I kept telling y'all that we're working on something, or we will be working on something that's going to put our social media on the blockchain, so we can't be canceled anymore. We can't be taken down. We're almost there. They're working on the language called gno.land. Just do your research on that language called gno.land. That's where they're putting power in the content creator's hand, and you bypass all the middleman. There is no strings. Well, we got something that's almost close to that already, and it was built by a foundational Black American. My brother 𝗔𝗲𝗵𝗵𝗵𝘵. I know this brother personally. He has done some phenomenal things, and we have our own social media platform called 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀.com. If you go to 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀.com, I'm on there. And I'm telling all the content creators to get on there, because imagine YouTube, Twitch, and Netflix had a menage a trois, had a threesome, and birthed 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵𝘵. 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵𝘵 is for filmmakers. You can put your whole film, you can upload your whole film and stream it on there and charge a fee for there. And guess what? You know how when you get on TikTok, you got to pay 30 to 40%. You go to YouTube, you got to pay 30 to 40%. All these social media streaming platforms, they take almost dang near half of your money. On 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵𝗵𝘵.com, it's only 3%. 3% for subscribers if they subscribe to you, 3% of anybody if they want to donate to you. And here's the catch. You can tip your favorite content creator with cryptocurrency on this platform. It's live right now. We're actually we're in beta testing mode right now, but you want to get in right now. You want to be the first 100 in, because after we get out of beta testing and we really go live with this thing, those who are already on the beta testing, y'all just going to get upgraded to, like, founder status, to where you get all the perks, all the benefits.
Next level, right? Mm-hmm.
Right. But imagine. Listen, I get a little bit of money on this TikTok. I'll say like $20, $30, and I gotta wait a whole month to get that $20, $30. Usually, I just give out all the coins. Somebody say,
"Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this here. You about to go up, bro. You about to go up. I'm telling you that now. You about to go up, bro.
I appreciate it. I just give them all out. But with 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie family,
just got a different structure.
They only charge 3%. You get 97% of all the money that comes in, and you get it the same day. You don't got to wait a whole month to get it. And like I said, it's connected to crypto. You can tip them in any cryptocurrency you want to tip them in. And when the FBA coin drop, guess what? You can tip them in FBA coin too. Family, this has never been done before.
I got a couple questions I gotta ask you.
You can go live on there. You can upload videos on there. You can connect your YouTube to there, and it's only going to get better as we grow, because we the community, the content creators. Listen, this is for all content creators, but this was made specifically by a foundational Black American. This is for us, by us, okay? And he's not trying to get over on anybody. He's saying 3% is the flat all across the board. So you get majority of all the money that you bring in from your content. So if you are a content creator, you want to be on 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘶.com. I'm gonna put it in the chat so y'all can get it. And then I'm gonna get ready to close this out. Anybody got any final words or want to say anything while I'm putting this in the chat? TV.com. Y'all copy and paste that, 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘶.com, and you go there. And I'm telling you, all the Black content creators are going to be over there one way or the other, because it's for us. And you're not getting cheated over there. And when I tell you, it's like, imagine putting a streaming service. If you're a filmmaker, you're gonna love 𝗥𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘶, because now you can stream all. You can put your whole movie on there and then charge people to see it, to watch it. That's tight. And they can tip you in cryptocurrency over there. That's amazing. And there's no more middleman. No more middleman. All the money goes to you. This is a social media platform built for creators. Listen, when we launch this platform and we go really mainstream, it's going to cause TikTok, it's going to cause YouTube, it's going to cause them to change their terms and agreement, because they're going to have to if they want to compete. That's all I'm going to tell y'all right there, family. I'm gonna get up out of here. NJ, you got anything you want to say before we go? I'm about to get up out of here.
I'll reach out to you in a few.
Okay, reach out to me. I'm gonna be in the thing that I'm expecting a DM from that Negro, so I can be in that thing. If you want to come, if you want to join that Zoom, you're more than welcome to as well too. But family, hey, blessings to all. Blessings to all. You got to understand, America is being, I'll just say, I can't say the word in the back, but I'll say America is being challenged. America is being tested, and we have to pay attention to what's going to happen these next coming years. What's going on in Minnesota with the Somalis and absolutely, they're removing the TPS, the temporary protective status.
Absolutely,
real thing. What happened in D.C., where they unalived National Guard, allegedly, but you can look it up. It's really there. It really happened. Okay, Family, we should not be allowing immigrants come into our country and harm us like that. This is an invasion. We are being invaded.
That's exactly right.
And you have to treat it as such. And it's time that they get out. If you can't assimilate, if you don't love America, get your butt out of America. I don't care if you got your citizenship or not.
And you will not continue to disrespect us. That is the newest thing that you really need to have a clear understanding. Your days of disrespect are over. Period. Your days of disrespect, and if you think that it isn't, all we are going to say is watch. And those who haven't figured out who they are, seriously, and Too Much knows that I've been around for a few years. I've said this from day one. You've got to know exactly who you are. Know who you are. Talk to the oldest person in your family. I don't care if they're somebody you've never spoken to before, whether it's your great aunt. You need to talk to them to find out, to have that conversation with them. Well, you need to connect.
Not going nowhere. You going somewhere while we not leaving nowhere. You said leave already. No, sir. You got to go back to
But see, you know, but don't even dignify that with the response, because that's from someone who actually has no connection here. That's how you can tell that you're dealing with the swine.
Yeah, brother.
There's no need to go down to play in the mud with the pigs.
Right. So with that being said, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. I'm gonna say this: peace, love, reparations, and the blockchain. Y'all take care, family. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out. I'll talk to you later, NJ.